time and begin with the game. So, are you all girls ready?
Girl Squad ready. I am at not a lot of HP.
Not at all.
You can see the map again, right? The
Grassy
the map.
field.
Yep. And
Bullshit.
the man.
The
Well, not
bullshit.
the dragon man.
Yeah.
Destroyer of
Oh,
HP.
in a single 6 seconds. All right. So, you see, everyone's very excited. So I would assume everyone remembers what is going on. Still, I'll give just a super brief recap. Remember, you had now exited the Flyrian capital. It's been a few days, right? I think it's been a few days since you've been traveling the road to Dorvyn in search of Crisriel's family, and um, not actually bearing, because I think everyone there already knows, but it's actually you guys that have learned the very dark fate the dragonborn territories of Drisia have faced recently with the Abishai, right? So you've gone in a quest, in a journey to find out what's going on. Why is Crisriel's family okay? You will soon find out. And now you've encountered the Abishai as you've entered the Dragonborn territories here. You've seen a few riding dragons, right, flying up in the sky, others scavenging the battlefields. And finally, near now Dorvyn, you've met what looks like a general, or claims to be a general. It's General Chokith, right? And he challenged you, Crisriel, to a duel, and, well, we all know how that ended.
Ass
Right?
kicked.
Yeah.
I lasted 2 rounds.
And seeing a few seconds away from being mauled by our giant robot.
I was ready to die for it, but I couldn't let her, so.
Yeah. So I think unfreezing the pause in Atraria, I think you were you were defeated now, right, Crisriel?
I had bent the knee and yielded.
Yep.
Sorry.
Yep, the horses had scattered. One with Kabari. I think you guys are over here, yep. Sing and Rose. And, yep, here's Sprout. Which I believe his horse left him because the horse was spooked with the guns,
his horse
right?
dropped his ass.
Okay, yeah.
Dropped him on his ass.
All right, but with that, what are you guys doing?
I think better question is what's he doing, because everything hurts and ground is nice.
I think he had just crowed about Dorvyn as ours.
Oh yeah, that was the last thing. He said you're recording these, right?
I am.
Yeah, I went back and rewatched the recording last night.
Oh yeah, there it is. Episode 1. All right, cool. Yeah, so I think the last thing this creature said was that, quote unquote, more or less, right? It's been a hot minute. That basically, Dorvyn is now theirs, and they have all been defeated. Yeah. Again, you're kind of like just kneeling there, Crisriel.
Yeah, I'm sort of processing also all my wounds, because that was so much pain that happened so fast.
I'd imagine it kind of catches up to you real fast.
I imagine it's sort of the equivalent of feeling like you got hit by a car.
Somebody get the tag on that one?
Yeah. I'll start off by saying that I don't know if I mentioned this last game, but the Abishai, he puts his great sword away, his back.
Yeah,
Yeah. So you see no more hostile intent towards you, Crisriel, right now.
that's great because I wouldn't make it anyway.
No, you wouldn't. I guess Rosemary will try to start running and catching up with Sing, and then seeing if we want to start heading towards Crisriel.
Yeah.
Rosemary just kind of reaches up, like, I can't see over this grass. Will you please help?
Yeah, Sing will bend down and pick up Rosemary and hoist her up. I was kind of hesitant about walking over. I'm just
Okay.
gonna watch from here for now. Unless Rose, like, kicks me or something.
Let's go see if she's okay.
The answer is no.
Yes, I mean, I know that now, but Rosemary is. You are in the distance, and you are just very bloodied. So I need to make sure you're alive.
This is as close as I'm getting with you.
Honestly, probably just using my brother's longsword now to stand up like a crutch.
Okay. Yep, you got it. All right, as you stand, oh, and remember this X's are basically
Yeah, those
piles
are
of
bodies.
corpses. Yeah, those are corpses. Yeah. Of Dragonborn and Fallout Empire soldiers and knights. Yeah. Which is this pile of carnage. Anyway, as you struggle to stand, Crisriel, um, the general kind of like looks over. He says, "Follow me." Starts walking towards the woods.
Jeez.
Towards home, right?
Mm-hmm.
What other choice do I have? I sort of like look back at the party and I look at Sprout because I know he's a fast boy and say to him to go get Kabari.
And the horses.
And the horses if they're not eaten.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Child is
he wouldn't
priority.
object. Yep. Okay. And you all follow? Rose, Sing?
If Sing won't, Rose will. Rose is gonna go try to help Crisriel walk, give her. She may not be able to help much, but she helps as much as she can.
Crisriel looks fucked up.
Rose, I'm gonna murmur to you, hey, heal yourself. Take care of yourself, please. We can't face any further without you.
I'll do it later. She keep walking.
And then
Rosemary probably struggles over the piles of corpses.
Maybe no.
it smells horrible, by the way.
I'm just gonna pick up Rose before she touches one. I'm just gonna hoist her up again, and I'll walk over them.
It is honestly disgusting.
Just
Yeah.
following Crisriel, I guess.
Actually, the Abishai General, Chokith, stops here. Or did you just wait?
Well, he said follow him,
Stop.
and we didn't follow him very far. So,
You all just stop?
yeah.
Okay. Alright. Uh, hmm. Yep, you're the only one, right, Crisriel, that speaks Draconic from the group.
Haha. Yeah.
Yeah?
Your turn to be the translator for once.
You see the general look up. Well, not even up. Well, yeah, relatively up at like the trees in the woods, and he says a single word in Draconic, which would translate to just "come."
Oh, that's
And
terrifying.
um, yes, you can see there's this very sudden surge of wind coming from the woods. And you can see the trees and their leaves just move, dance to this very sudden like wind, just and you see a blue dragon
Chuckles, we're in danger.
just almost just fly towards your direction. Doesn't fly very high, but it just creeps out of like the darkness of the woods, just and lands here. Okay. And then another.
Oh, okay, fuck on. Ah, shit.
And another.
Oh, fuck.
You see a blue, black, and red dragon.
That's a lot.
Whatever they say, just do it.
All right. So they kind of like just emerge. And they look at you all. And it is the red dragon that speaks first
Yes, it
in
does.
your
That's
native tongue, Crisriel. So Draconic, all the rest of you, Rose, Sing, wouldn't be able to understand unless you have, a spell that would let you. But
Let me see what my spell slots are looking like.
so this red dragon kind of like steps forward and looks at you, Crisriel, again, specifically at you, and then he like looks towards the general and says, "So it is her, the last child. I'll take her." Steps
There
forward
is a
towards you.
very unhappy face on Crisriel. As I will look at the general and say, "What is this? What are we supposed to ride?"
General kind of like just looks back and nods. Yep.
To ride with them. Well, Rose doesn't know, but I think I'm getting annoyed with not knowing what's going on, so I'm just gonna cast Comprehend Languages.
Okay. Let's see. You understand a little meaning of any spoken language. Okay. I don't think you can communicate back though. Or can
No,
you?
but at least I know what's going on.
Yeah, you can just understand but not speak. Correct? Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Well, if I get that confirmation, I'll look back at my friends and say, apparently we're getting a lift.
To where?
I assume Dorvyn.
You see the Abishai mount the black dragon over here.
Crisriel has so many mixed feelings right now. Most of them say don't.
Well, if we're getting a lift, we need to go get Sprout and Kobari.
I mean, it would be, I think, even for all of you, would be surprising to see dragons letting themselves be mounted by other
They're
humanoids.
such noble creatures, and these ones
Yeah,
are particularly assholes.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're very prideful creatures, right? I think you would all know, even you, saying coming from a different plane, you've seen dragons over there. They are, again, very prideful creatures. They usually feel like they are above uh, every other intelligent being or creature. So this is definitely surprising. I'd say even all of you are a little bit scared to ride this majestic creatures, knowing what they are,
Bro, half so
how
expecting them
they
to do a
think.
fucking barrel roll and say bye.
But you do it. It seems again the general mount this black dragon, and he is kind of like just looking over to all of you, like waiting, basically.
I'm very, very hesitantly and reluctantly gonna start getting on the red dragon.
The red dragon. Okay.
I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like it.
And as you kind of get on, it just and shakes. You can see steam coming out of its mouth and nostrils just.
Off him. Off him.
Bad touch. Bad touch.
Yeah. I
And
look
it
at-
speaks. Again, the red dragon says, "It's embarrassing." Literally.
I'm not gonna comment on that. As I
I
was
guess
just
I
looking
know.
Sing and Rose say, I guess the blue one is for you.
Yeah.
Are we just leaving Sprout?
Still, you can just like look over here. You see, he's done a pretty good job rallying back the horses.
If we want to give it a minute, we can. I think.
Quite frankly, with the way Sprout is, I'd rather wait until we know more about the situation to bring him along. Have him stay with the child and the horses and watch over them for us.
Well, he can ride in if he has the horses.
Yes, then let's have him do that.
I'd like to assume he at least can be trusted enough to do that. I
Yeah.
hope.
I
You're gonna
don't
leave
trust
him
him on
with
his
the
own.
child and the horses?
I'm gonna go over and I'm gonna hand Rosemary to Crisriel.
Okay.
Be-
I'll stay with Sprout and make sure he gets there.
Alright.
Be safe.
Nod.
You do the same.
Okay.
Yes, I'm gonna start running after Sprout then a little.
All right. Seeing all this, the blue dragon kind of just looks at the general, the red dragon, and just shakes his head. You can almost see the creature just smile and then like creep back slowly into the darkness of the woods.
He's like, haha, I'm out of duty. Eat shit.
Yeah, basically. Yeah. No words though. Like you can just see it like this expression in its face, and then again, just very not even fly, just slowly like move towards again the darkness of the woods.
Rosemary's gonna gingerly, very, very carefully hug Crisriel and tell her to heal herself on the ride wherever we're going. Because who knows what we're going to be greeted with when we get there.
Even more the reason to save resources.
You count too. You are worth your own resources. We need you. And if you die, then what the fuck are we going to do? We're screwed. So please,
I don't
take
think
care
they're
of
going to
yourself.
let me get killed that easily.
Alright.
Right. And as the blue dragon leaves, Sing walks towards Sprout's general direction. The general almost kind of like caresses, pets the black dragon's neck.
Hmm.
Surprised you didn't get
And,
a hand medal for that one.
and says, North. Let's go. You know where.
Fuck.
And the black dragon just darts up into the air and flies. And once again, the red dragon kind of like just shakes. Once again, see like this hot steam coming out of its nostrils and mouth, and fly.
Yeah, I'm kind of like keeping Rosemary off the dragon because I feel like it's probably a very warm creature.
It's warm, and also its scales are very hard and sharp.
Ow,
Right? Like they're
ow,
not very,
ow, ow.
they're not very fluffy at all. They're yeah,
It's like
Oh,
riding
I-
a fucking cactus.
yeah.
I'd imagine Crisriel is a bit more comfortable with her fire resistance and stuff, so I guess I'll just crawl under her back and hide on the backside, sit on her tail.
All right.
We did agree that she had a tail, right?
Yes, she's got a cute
Okay.
little tail.
I drew
Yeah,
it myself.
Dragonborn in Atraria, they all have tails. Dragonborn, yeah,
Good.
yeah, they all have tails. That's something. That's something.
It's cute.
Yeah.
But
They also have dark vision. They also have dark vision in
Because
Atraria.
Andreas thought that was stupid.
Yeah, they have
Yeah.
dark vision. That's canon to this world, at least. But yes, you Sing, on the other hand, stay on the ground, and you can see the true majestic, metallic. Yeah, they're metallic, right? I always confuse those two. You know me.
These are
By the way.
chromatic.
These are chromatic, right? You know what? I really gotta write that down. Give me a sec. This has always been a struggle.
Chromatic
Alright,
are
give me a
colors,
sec.
metallic are metal.
Mm-hmm. So metallic metal, like your family.
Yeah.
Chromatic are basically the colors. Yep. All right, I got it. Finally.
We'll
No more
quiz you
days
later.
of embarrassing myself, not knowing dragon basic knowledge. All right, there we go. Got it. All right, good. So, you can see this chromatic, majestic dragons. They fly up, soar up in the sky, sing, and you see them very quickly disappear in the distance. And
Fucking
let's
ass.
see. Yeah, you kind of like just look at that. Reminds you of home. Kind of sucks, right? You'd rather be up in the air.
No, I gotta be on babysitting duty with Sprout.
You
Don't
got
trust him with the
SpongeBob.
child.
It's like leaving
Yeah.
an slightly older child to watch a child.
Yeah.
Again, obviously, since Sprout is not here and to keep things brief, after a few minutes, seeing any of you help Sprout, like rally up, gather up the horses, do that fairly easily. You reunite with Kvari. Would you let Sprout ride with her, or would you take her?
No, I'm riding with Kavari. I don't trust him with children.
Wow, poor Sprout. He's not a very responsible teenager. All right. Yep. So you gather up the horses. You take Kavari with you, Sing, and she sits the horse with you, and she seems very confused, Sing, with all the situations going on right now.
I'll just tell her that we're meeting them somewhere.
Remind me, do you speak a language she understands?
Yeah, half of us speak Elvish, the other half speak Dorvyn.
Yeah, I can speak Elvish, so I'll
Okay.
speak that to her.
She knows a little bit of Elven.
Mhm.
She knows Dwarvish and Sylvan better.
Yeah. I'll
Yeah.
just keep very simple phrases then.
All right. She's kind of like just nodding, and then she almost just kind of like hugs the horse. If she is like sitting in front of you, you
Yeah.
get what I mean. Kind of like just leans her head,
Mhm.
rested
Yeah.
on the horse's neck. Yep. All right. Yeah, and with that, taking your time as well on, well, not foot but horse, you head towards Dorvyn. Sing,
Mm-hmm.
right? All
Yeah.
right. Let's see. So, can you see the overworld map right now, everyone?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So you can see Dorvyn is over here, right?
Country roads, take me.
I think it's only like 2 hexes away, right, from where you are.
Yeah, but also I wore everyone out.
Mm-hmm.
Literally, they all have a level of exhaustion except me.
Yep.
Oh, yeah, including the horses, right? Like you were raiding the horses.
I was riding them hard.
Yeah. Okay. Okay, here's a real question. So, Sing, will you continue on towards Dorvyn?
I mean, like, yeah, as much as I can.
I think they would have to roll Constitution, right, Crisriel?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'll risk that save because I'd rather be in the town and then be able to rest there than have exhaustion and have to camp out in a place that doesn't seem very friendly.
That's cute.
Constitution saving throws.
That's very cute. All right.
I think this is the third one, so it's a DC 13.
Yep. I think allowed to.
Ooh,
Oh. Okay.
Determination.
Save? What save?
I'll roll for Sprout. Kavari, I'll just count it with you because she isn't actually like doing the writing.
She's just kind of vibing.
Yeah.
That 20's for the both of us.
Let's see. Constitution saving throw. All right. Sprout's not doing very good. He is at level 2 of exhaustion.
Oof.
He has disadvantage on ability checks, and his speed is halved.
Amazing.
Yep. So you see Sprout behind you, saying he's kind of like just, you know, my thighs, they hurt.
Bitch.
From
I'm
riding.
gonna keep him going.
All right.
I'm not allowing him to stop.
Okay. Gotcha. All right. All right. So, Dorvyn, everyone. First of all, I think I'll set the scene with Rose and Crisriel. All right. So, as you ride for a little while, it's not even that much. You see the dragons; they fly pretty fast. It's definitely a beautiful view, as you see the forest and the mountain, the Dragon Tooth Mountains in the distance, right? And you soar up in the sky, and you almost immediately, in the distance, see the village of Dorvyn. All right. All right. Can you see that picture in Roll20?
Yep.
Ooh,
Okay.
That is prettier than I expected it to be. I'm sure probably half of it's on fire or something.
No, actually, no. Crisriel, as you fly and you overlook the village, this small town, your home, basically, you are relieved to see that it looks like it looks exactly like you remember it, right?
Mm-hmm.
Uh, uh, at least not that you can see right now. You see no signs of struggle or destruction, right? You also see no one outside.
Well, it is
Right
also
now.
night.
Yes, it is. It is also dark. You see a few lights though. Like you can see this scenery you see in the picture. However, yes, it is night, and you can see like night. There are like lights. There are a few like lanterns, basically, on the roads leading up to like the houses, and torches. Actually, no, I'd say that you can see a little, like small little figures that kind of like just move around the village carrying torches. But yeah, Again, since it's night, it's a little bit hard to discern a few things. However, again, all looks the same to your surprise. Right? Kind of like just over look it, and you can't help but feel almost this nostalgia, right?
Yep.
Yeah. As you very quickly start descending down, near the center where you know the Temple of Bahamut is, right? The glorious and big Temple of Bahamut in the little village of Dorvyn, right? And so you descend. Right behind the general, just and very slowly land. Just right beside the temple. So, Crisriel, is the first thing you do is just gonna look around?
Yeah, just take it in.
Okay.
Been about 2 years and 6 months for her.
Do you think Rose would have ever come and stopped by the village?
How long have Rose and Chris known each other?
It's been a
We
hot
knew each
minute.
other. We ran into each other in the woods at one point, and you healed my legs and kept me from being trapped.
My mind to say is how long's it been, because Crisriel hasn't been home in 2 and a bit years.
Yeah. I mean, it's definitely been longer because it would have been before she went to the Phalerite Empire. I'm just trying to decide if she would have.
Possible.
I think she would have at least come to say thank you again before heading off to the Thalorian
You know what?
capital.
Yeah, I'll say canon. Canon, Rosemary has been here before. Briefly. But yeah, you've seen the place before, Rose.
Okay.
Yeah.
Especially a little wandering in the woods.
Yeah.
Yeah, you see the structures in this village are very similar to human structures. Right? However,
I'd imagine even bigger though.
they're bigger. Yeah. The doors. You know, the doors, yeah, everything's a little bigger. That's for sure.
So while Rosemary is even smaller here, Crisriel can't fit in Bellamore.
Not at all. However, Crisriel, especially you notice this. You were feeling relief as you saw that not much had changed in Dorvyn as you saw it from the sky. However, the moment you land and you hop off the back of this red dragon, you see the village. It's missing something. And I think it was the essential thing that made it Dorvyn more than its buildings. And perhaps its famous Temple of Bahamut, and that is the people. Your family. Your aunts and uncles, cousins, close family, they are nowhere to be seen. As you also don't hear their very loud, deep voices or their laughter or anything, really. Just silence. And as you look around the corners of buildings, the Temple of Bahamut itself, you see only but white and black Abishai. Now, looking up to the roofs of buildings, you see perched on top of them are dragons. Chromatic dragons. And you see
He's
that,
holding on tight to Crisriel's hand.
and yeah, you see that as soon as you hop off this red dragon, it kind of like just looks at you, Crisriel, and in Draconic says, welcome, and then just flies up to the roof of the Temple of Bahamut and just perches on top of it. In the process, destroying its roof a little. You notice that as well. Yeah, the roofs seem a little bit damaged.
It's like we can only do so much, man. It's wood.
Yep, from like the claws of the dragons. But all the roofs.
Yeah, I imagine it's a little sagging.
Yeah. And you see there are mostly blue and black dragons. Red looks rare. Green you haven't seen. All right.
Back to the fucking swamps and deserts from whence you came.
This is really nothing like their natural habitats. But anyway, you're kind of like just standing there with the rosemary, and you can see the general also hops off. The black dragon. He striding, and you can see once again he kind of like just caresses the dragon's head, and very quickly just flies up to the roofs like the red dragon. And the general Chokithi at you, Crisriel. And let's cut off to you, Sing. You there, Sparrow? Let's see if she's actually there. Sparrow?
Yeah, I'm here. I'm here.
Okay. Alright. I've been like thinking you probably are writing very hard. Are you doing that?
As much as Sprout can keep up, yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Poor
here
horses are gonna
is-
need to rest for like a week.
No, yeah, and here's the thing. Obviously, they were way ahead of you. You know, in the sky, flying. It's different. So you'd be riding, Sing, on the woods, and I think you would be terrified by what you see lurking there. You want to hear?
Sure. Why not?
As you ride past legions of Abishai
Dangerous.
that are just camping on the woods with more dragons.
Oh boy.
Yep. And you can see that it almost seems like they've also been like destroying the ecosystem around them, right? Yeah. As you see that probably a lot of trees have been chopped down. Well, actually, probably you see that a lot of trees have been like chopped down, and yeah, a lot of wildlife that has been killed and consumed, half consumed, as well. And you see this dragon folk and dragons, and they obviously spot you. They see you, your horses, Sprout. However, they do nothing.
Cool.
As they kind of like just look at you ride past their camps.
Yep, just ignore me.
They probably know. I would say that at times you'd see some of them start like very slowly racing their like longbows or crossbows at you, and you see others kind of like just raise their hands. indicating for the others to halt, stop.
Fun.
All right. But you are riding. And again, yeah, because of this, sadly, you will join the scene later, okay? Sing?
Mm-hmm.
All right. All right. But back to you. So again, Ellie, you there, right?
Fuck me up, fam.
All right. Is Rose there too, Ellie?
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay, good, good. All right. As once again, the general looks at you, Crisriel, and says, "Your family. Oh, they're waiting."
Just clutching Rosemary. Where are they?
Oh, they're all here. We've all been very, very patiently waiting.
Oh,
For
I
your
know
arrival.
you said that. Oh.
By the way, he's still speaking in Draconic. You still have that up, Rose?
I have it for an hour, so unless the
Good.
ride took an
Nah.
hour, no. Yeah.
Nah, wasn't an hour.
That took maybe like 15 minutes, I think.
Yeah, maybe 20. Yeah. So
Dragons
yeah, you're
are
good. You can
fast.
still understand. Yeah, you can still understand. All right. And you see the general, he walks over to the double doors to the Temple of Bahamut. You follow?
Yeah, and Rosemary, you can probably feel like Crisriel's hand on you is probably a little too tight. Like it's probably uncomfortable the way she's gripping you.
Spray's just gonna move your hand off of like my shoulder and just like hug your arm essentially.
Oh, sweet baby. Yeah, well,
All right.
we'll go.
Yeah.
You go. All right. All right. Now, here I will disconnect the music.
Yeah, this is a bit more at odds.
As you follow the general to the entrance of the Temple of Bahamut. You can feel the staring eyes of the other Abishai and dragons up in the roofs as you walk towards the entrance. The general pushes both of the massive, let's say, silver doors with a single push. Just a place you, Crisriel, are very familiar with. However, as you take even just the first step inside, something feels different. Very different. Give me a second. Okay. Let me know if you can see the other map, everyone.
I don't like it here, sir.
Can you see?
Yeah, we can see.
I've decided I want to be blind.
This,
What the fuck?
my childs, are what you see. As soon as you step inside the Temple of Bahamut. And now, I think you're seeing a lot of things. I'll be a little bit more specific, all right? Before you do anything, all right? So Crisriel, everything here looks mildly the same as you'd remember from years back. However, you see that before there was a great statue of Bahamut that stood here, right? It was a great golden statue. It was made out of pure gold, all of it, right? You see, it is no longer there, uh, and that now it rests here, laying on its side on a broken floor. Okay? Now, where the statue once stood, you see your brother, Narciar. He wears his armor. He looks bloodied, but not in a natural way. Bloodied as if he was actually like bathed in blood. If you get what I mean.
I get you.
He also looks like he is chained to the ground here. All right. There's a chain coming from every corner of this platform where the statue once stood, and you can see that he is chained from his neck and wrists. Okay. You cannot even see the gold of his uh, beautiful dragonborn, almost stone skin, as he looks just red from the blood that covers his body and armor. Right? You can see there are 4 white Abishai that stand guard over here. And behind those over here, near this great columns, pillars, are 2 black dragons that are just laying there on the stone floor, their eyes open, looking at your brother Crisriel. Now, more, let's say, intimidating is the figure, the great figure you see behind your brother.
Yeah, let's talk about that.
I believe you can see its token, right?
Oh yeah, can't miss it.
As that, you know, is no Abishai.
Yeah, that ain't no normal dragon either.
You are looking at a huge dragon. You said it, Crisriel, not looking like any normal dragon. However, you get this. From the color of its scales, this is definitely a chromatic red dragon. However, not an ordinary dragon, right? As you see, it stands there behind your brother, now looking at you, Crisriel, as the doors have opened. You could also see that beside this huge black and red dragon is a black Abishai, right?
Oh, he gets so much here.
Yeah. This black Abishai is smaller than General Chalk Heath, however, still wears this very glowy dark armor and carries a spear with the red blade in its tip for its tip. Now, Crisriel rose, standing on top of elevated platforms, overlooking the scene, is your dear, dear family. Right? So, Crisriel, this over here is your mother,
Yep,
Themilia.
with
Right?
the
You'd
two
recognize her.
twins.
You'd recognize her from a mile away. Yes, these two
My little
are
sisters.
your little sisters. I think I'll describe what they're wearing too, because might even be surprising to you, Crisriel, but I'll get to that. All right. So this is Ashmelia. That's how it's pronounced.
Mhm.
I know this is Ashmelia, and that again, I'll be asking you, Crisriel, but is that pronounced Susie's?
Yep,
Your other
Susie's.
little sister. Okay. Yep. So that is
Susie's and
Ashmelia and
Ashmelia.
Susie's. Yeah, they're over here with your mother, right? You can see both of them standing almost relatively behind her. And on this other uh, platform balcony, you can see your father, Shalin, and your other brother, Boryax. Right?
Hey, I want to throw up.
This is awkward. I know. And yes, Crisriel, as soon as you enter the double doors to the Temple of Bahamut, you feel their gazes just they look at you, right? And you know the looks, right?
I want to throw up. I want to throw up.
However, being the Yatesh clan, and you know Crisfield better than anyone, they are great at showing no emotion. And so you look at their faces and they're all monotone as they look at you. Even, surprisingly to you, your little sisters,
Oh, you're killing me, Smalls.
right? I would even say that your little sisters, more than anyone else in the room, seem to be struggling to keep those lifeless expressions.
Oh, my babies.
As you could almost, knowing them, read uh, their eyes of terror,
My babies.
right? And again, like before we continue on with the scene itself, um, more surprisingly, again, coming from your little baby sisters, Crisriel, you see that one of them. Let me see if that is Shmelia.
Pink was Ashmelia. Purple was Susie's.
Huh. Yep, pink is Ishmelia. You see Ishmelia, she is wearing leather armor. She wears leather armor, however, she is carrying no weapons. Susie's, your sister, she, and this perhaps makes you proud for a moment, she wears plate armor.
How could you go, baby?
She reminds you a little bit of yourself at a younger age. She is wearing plate armor. Your mother is wearing plate armor as well, Crisriel. All right, she wears plate armor, like knight's armor. Obviously, they're wearing no helms, right?
Yeah.
But they wear plate armor. Uh the other hand, your father and your brother, they both wear no armor, right? Your father wears just tunics, right? Traditional dragonborn tunics. Whilst your brother Boryax, he wears. They look kind of like mages' robes, right?
Yeah, that checks out.
Yeah. However, are you ready, Crisriel, for what's coming?
No, it just keeps getting worse. Keep going.
This deal is just getting worse all the time. All right.
I'm in
So,
complete shock.
with no word being said, like the moment you enter this hall, there's just silence from everyone as just hearing the footsteps, the very heavy footsteps of General Keith very slowly starts walking down the hall. You follow?
Clutching on to Rosemary like she's the only thing standing between me and eternity. Yeah.
Yeah, Rose is clutching onto you the same, so.
I'm dragging your token. You have no choice.
Yes, please.
Yeah, move your tokens.
I want to throw up. I want to throw up. I want to throw up.
Actually, I'll make this question in canon. Is Crisriel feeling sick?
Yeah.
Like actually sick?
Yeah.
Would be too.
Roll
If
a,
my...
roll a Constitution saving throw.
No, boy. Let's just go ahead and just disgrace
Yep.
myself right here, right now. Let's do it.
Yep.
Okay. 11.
you,
Okay.
you too, Rose, if you want to.
Okay. Sure. I mean, I've met these people before. I've known what they stand for. So I'm sure when I visited Crisriel, her family was around, and I have disadvantage. Because
Yeah. Well, not on
Crisriel,
saves. Not yet.
not on saves, okay.
Crisriel, Rose, I just hope
We're good.
you
We're good.
understand the level of threat that is surrounding you right
Oh, ha
now.
ha ha.
Oh,
Yeah, no.
yeah.
Like, you have no clue the
Oh,
level
yeah.
of threat that is
I
inside
have
this
an
room right
inkling.
now.
I have a modicum.
Yeah.
Like, this has to be a challenge rating 30 encounter.
Oh,
Just gonna
boy.
say that. So be
Nope.
be careful.
Yeah, nope.
like,
Nope. Nope.
like
Yeah, yeah.
No. Seeing maybe it was better. You
I'm
should have turned the
feeling-
horses the other way.
Yeah, I am feeling more confident that it is best that Sprout is not here and is not with us. I'm with you guys.
Yeah. Especially with you guys in the woods and stuff.
Mhm.
And passing by so many Abishai messing up the woods.
oh yeah, you have
Swear to God,
no
I would
clue who
remove
this
his
dragon
tongue.
is.
Nope.
I don't want to know. I want to go take my family and go away.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Once again, footsteps. Footsteps, that's all you hear. As a general stops here. Yeah, that's why I have a map. I want to know your exact location in the temple. Like, would you stop over here, Rose? Would you stay like behind Crisriel? What do you do?
I'm of the team of wait for somebody else to talk.
I am. Rose is attached to me, so I dare to step one more forward.
Yeah, yeah. I'm attached. I'm not going anywhere.
Now, Crisriel, as you're stepping forward, your brother's like face was facing down to like the floor. See his face like dripping blood. You see he very slowly like raises his
You're fucking
head
killing me.
to look at you in the eyes. Crisriel, you see he is missing an eye.
Oh,
Yep. He has this massive scratch mark that goes basically all across his face, like all the way down to his jaw, in his left eye. So he looks up.
does he look hurt anywhere else?
Not that you can see right now. Right, and then, again, not that you can see like right at this moment. However, he looks at you and he says, "There you are. I knew you'd come." And then you once again see him like very slowly lower his head. right? And as all of this kind of like happening, at the same time, you see General Chokith, he kneels before this great dragon. He just kneels. And Crisriel, you see that as the general kneels, your family kneels too. Right?
Pull on Crisriel's sleeve and start to kneel, I guess.
You kneel, Crisriel? That's actually a real question.
Through much internal screaming, and with the assessment that right now might not be the best time to be prideful, she will.
You also know that in dragon culture, kneeling is something else.
Yeah, it's kind of a big deal, but the fact that everyone, my beloved family, is also kneeling, and also the fact that there's like 3 dragons in here, among other things. Yeah, let's not fuck around and find out right now while I have a precious little halfling on my back.
Okay. And now everyone in the room, obviously except dragon itself, kneels. Right? Even like the guards over here, they all kneel, facing towards the dragon. And then General Chokith says something. Like the first official spoken word in the room. He says, "My lord, I've brought the girl. The last of her clan." By the way, this is all in Draconic. Okay? Alright.
Me and Rose on the same page, so it's
Yeah,
good.
yeah. Yeah, this is all in Draconic. This is all going on in Draconic. And the general stops for a second. And the dragon opens its mouth to speak. And says, "Does she have potential?" General looks up to dragon, says, shaking its head, "Weak, my lord. Weak. Like the rest of our brothers and sisters in this land. Worse than..." And then he kind of like just gestures towards Narciar. And now the general rises, says, "Folk here. There are no warriors." You can see the dragon nod repeatedly, close its eyes. No, no. We come here to teach. Teach them their true nature, their real bloodline. Now, and dragon looks at you, Crisriel, says, "I welcome you, Lady Crisriel." And you can see the dragon itself lowers its head, bowing. "Welcome home." You say anything, do anything. Have this pause just to make sure. Keep
Yeah,
both of you guys,
Crisriel
Crisriel, Rose,
just
in
sort of like
check.
has her head bent a bit, sort of looking at the floor. because her teeth are grinding. But she stays mum.
You too, Rose?
Jack shit to these people. That's not her place. She's not gonna get Olive's killed. For one.
Rosemary, you are snack sized.
Exactly. I've already almost been a snack recently. I don't need these people encouraging in that move anymore.
Absolute snack.
Yeah, literally. Rosemary's a snack, both literally and figuratively, but right now it's looking more like literally.
Yeah, Rose, you can definitely, if you're like holding onto Crisriel, you can feel like the tension in her body.
Rose is just like patting you on the back and like rubbing small circles on your back, trying to get you to calm down so you don't snap at them.
Okay. So, all this happening. Crisriel, hope you're ready.
You ever gonna be ready for this? I don't think so.
Okay, so as you just kind of like grit your teeth, Crisriel, look this creature. Everyone else in the room, meaning those who are not your family, just looking, staring. The Dragon Lord continues. And actually, this time looks back at your mother, Amelia, and says, "Was this the member of your clan that was, what was that word? Cursed with the so-called mark of Tiamat?" Nonsense. We are no servants of no goddess or god. And I was waiting for her arrival, to show you all what we truly are. How this world has made you weak and inferior in every possible way. That there is no heaven or hell amongst dragonkind. Okay. Now, Crisriel, you see the dragon take a step forward towards Narciar. And you see he definitely notices this, and you see he kind of like just looks back. And you see he kind of like just struggles a bit in his chains, just... Stop. No. You see he starts breathing heavily. And you see the dragon, its head lowered towards Narciar. It opens its mouth, and there is this orangey, just like orange red kind of like steam that comes out of its massive mouth. Just that bathes Narciar into like this cloud of mist. As you can see your brother shake and struggle in his chains, just as you can see that from his silhouette in the mist, you see growing bat-like wings sprouting out of his back. Slowly, the mist begins to clear as you see the wings grow slowly but surely. It seems like very painfully too. As again, you see your brother struggle, as you even see the scales on his face and hands shed and fall into the stone floor, revealing red scales and hide beneath it. So, Crisriel, how are you reacting? How are you keeping it all together, Rose?
Horror fucking painful.
Bruh, bruh, it is taking every ounce of training her mother and Kevnaz put in her to not run over there.
Are you doing something though? That's why I'm like taking this pauses.
Well, there's not really anything we can do. Rosemary is just absolutely gripping onto her arm, trying to hold her still.
Yeah, probably the only thing can be heard from Crisriel is just like the grinding of her teeth and like the creaking of metal as she is just so tightly wound up and just barely keeping her shit together.
Rosemary is just horrified on behalf of her brother, because that looks fucking terrifyingly painful. I'd imagine it's like having your skin flayed off.
Basically feel like that, yeah.
So Rose
Okay.
is just trying to hold, like she's got the arm of Crisriel and she's just pulling it further and further down as she tries so hard to hold her fucking still.
Okay. And in the sight of this horror, Crisriel, you still see your family just watch with a lifeless expression. However, you also notice your sisters both take a step back. Over here. However, as this mist dissolves into the room, it seems perhaps even the transformation you were expecting, Crisriel, fails. As the bat-like wings that were growing on your brother's back actually break and fall onto the floor, just detached from your brother's body. And it looks, once again, very painfully, scales grow back to your brother's like skin, hide, body, uh, with their original golden color. So you just and the dragon says, shaking its head, "Not ready. Not even who claimed to be the strongest warrior amongst the Yetish clan is ready for our true potential. But eventually, all will be ready. And you will all understand your place in this universe. Nurshgreth awaits. Brothers and sisters. The time of prophecy has come. And us, dragonkind, will deliver our part. Takes a step back again. Now, Sing, you there, Sparrow?
Yeah.
You been hearing everything?
Yeah.
All right, Sparrow, I think would be the time where actually this whole almost ceremony is interrupted by the silver doors opening again, revealing you, Sing. You can see your token over here, right?
Oh boy.
As don't
Oh.
worry, it is not you alone that interrupts this ritual, but it's actually the Abishai that escort you here.
Yeah, I wouldn't have walked in by myself, no way.
Yeah. Sprout too.
Motherfucker.
but Jeff's not here. So
And
I'd like to
presumably the baby.
imagine- I would like to imagine the entire way there I was actively threatening him and telling him not to say anything. Lord knows how much that works, so.
yeah, I think you were basically threatening him the whole way, right? Like the whole way you
Yeah,
basically.
just describing how many ways you can remove a man's tongue and still have him be alive.
Wow. And yeah, the baby is still there.
Baby.
The baby is very much behind us.
Okay.
That's your baby now.
Yeah.
So you
My
open
baby
the
until I get my
doors.
baby.
You step in, and immediately the dragon. By the way, yeah, Sing, you look at everything I had previously described in the room. I think Sing would be surprised, right, at the sight of everything.
I feel like the mood
Here.
is, oh fuck.
Yeah, like
That's
you
a
enter in.
lot, but
Oh.
that's a wow. So she's gonna keep a straight face. I mean, like, did the Abishai tell her to go forward? Do I just vibe
Yeah,
out here?
it's up to you, girl. Yeah. This
His
is no
hand just
cutscene. You
kind
can
of
move
reaches
freely.
behind.
Yeah, I'm trying to think.
Rosemary's hand just reaches behind her back, like reaching out for Sing.
Yeah, that's all she needs.
All right.
I'll just stay right here, though. We'll keep Sprout from going any far further.
All right. And as you step forward, there is once again the silence that fills the room, besides from the footsteps of you guys. As the dragon says, looking at you, Crisriel, these, your companions,
Yes.
how low you've all come. Steps over here. Friends? He asks.
What was the question?
Is it common?
Friends. Just said friends.
Just
Take
friends.
it
Just the
however
word.
you
Okay.
want. Yeah. You say something?
I
Just
mean,
Like,
I will look at the dragon and say, yes. I'm not gonna be ashamed of my friends. Fuck you.
all right. He says, no friends amongst dragon kind, my dear Crisriel. Servants only.
say this in Draconic or Common?
Draconic. All in Draconic.
Okay.
Yeah.
Alright.
This
Guessing
You're
just
the
saying
only
whole
one who understands.
everything that has been said in this room has been in Draconic.
Yeah, I know what
Okay.
the fuck's going
Yeah.
on.
Yeah, Rosemary's probably over there looking offended, like, excuse me.
Oh no,
Yeah.
Rosemary is just pissed, just like looking at him pityingly.
We are the conquerors of worlds. But like your brother and your family, you will soon learn your place. You see it take a step back for here and says, welcome, welcome, Lady Crisriel. As you see the dragon disappear
What the fuck?
into a cloud of red mist.
Oh, hell no. Oh, hell no. Mm-mm.
And you can once again hear the voice, though it now echoes through the walls of the temple, saying, all dismissed. As the moment this is said, you see the Abishai move. The dragon stand over here. The general walks over to Narciar. And once again, you're all free to move, all right? Just putting that out there.
Yeah, but I really don't feel like
No,
moving
we're
crushed
not.
between two black dragons.
Yeah,
Mhm.
no, I'm not going.
I feel
fucking
very
anywhere.
claustrophobic despite having all the space right here.
This other Abishai walks forward, looks at you, Crisriel, and gives you like this very like toothy smile and bows. Says, my lady, welcome. And starts walking up the stairs over here
No.
Oh no.
into like the darkness of this hall.
That went from no to hell no so quick.
You see the general grabs Narciar by the neck and with his raw strength breaks the chain
Holy
off it.
shit,
Just
motherfucker.
like throws it across the floor over here. And then like grabs him by the neck and with his right hand and with his left hand he also just rips the chains that like bound to his wrists off like the of the floor basically just
Holy
right?
shit.
And yeah, he grabs Narciar by the neck and then he throws him against the ground. Just and he walks over here, looks back at him, and says, "Show's over, kiddo. And starts walking to the darkness as well.
Leave. Please, all of you, Abishai, go the fuck away so we can actually talk.
And you can see Narciar prone, bloody. And as you would know, Crisriel, no honor left. You look up to the balconies, still not a word being said by your family, as you also see them walk into like a hall over here of darkness.
Yeah, as soon as the general wandered off, I immediately went up to Narciar and knelt next to him.
Okay. By the way, yeah, this dragons over here in the Abishai, they're still there. All right.
I'm
But sure.
standing. I'm gonna go stand behind her watching them. Watching them and keeping guard on her.
Okay. What do you do? What do you all do? Remember, you're all free.
Just kneel next to Narciar and say, "Oh, brother, look what they've done to you."
He slowly looks up to you and says, "Sister, I'm afraid the time has come. End my life already."
You know I will not do that.
Do it for me. You know, Dragonborn, we can't leave a life with no honor have been defeated. It's our way.
Then live to reclaim it. And I am going to give him a 4th level Cure Wounds.
Okay, for how much?
We'll find out.
Okay.
32 hit points.
Okay. He says, no, no, no! Sister, you've only gotten here. There's no fighting these things.
I'm
It's
sure
over.
Mother has an idea.
She always claims to have so bright ideas, but not this time.
Have faith, brother. Just...
By the way, they're still speaking in Draconic. Sorry to interrupt you, Crisriel.
No, you're fine.
Yeah.
Just hold on for now. Just kind of push my head like against his. Just, in that like affectionate sort of way.
You're always showing off.
I don't know about that. You lost this. You should take better care of it. As I will
guess I
give him
always
his
knew.
longsword.
Okay. All right. But yeah, he almost interrupts you. So like speaking is just always knew. You were the better one. Despite what they all said.
You are always the strongest.
He slowly starts getting up.
I'll help him.
Okay. You help him. Gets up. So, saying, Rose, are doing anything? Saying anything? Saying you don't understand. Still, you're confused.
I don't know what the fuck's going on.
Hey. But she is behind Crisriel, and she's not glaring, but she is staring down both the dragons and the Abishai behind them.
Please don't play the little boy game. I'm
Seems
just a
just
little girl.
standing there, just staring at everybody, I guess. Looking down
Rose
at
is just watching
those
your
two.
back. She doesn't trust these people as far as she can throw them.
If they wanted to kill us already, we'd be dead.
Yeah, but I want to at
Actually,
least put some damage on them before I die.
this dragon says something, Crisriel. All right. Kind of looks at you, still in Draconic. Says, the boy's right. You should kill him. There's no place for folk like him amongst our ranks.
Did someone speak? I didn't hear him. Is Crisriel just completely ignores him?
Okay. It's fair.
I also would like it noted Rosemary has given no indication to any of these people that she understands what's going on around her and what's being said. She has tried very hard not to let them know that she knows.
All right. All right. So, Crisriel, what are you doing? Are you like waiting down there with your brother?
Yeah, I'm helping him up
No.
and saying, let's get you somewhere where you can rest.
He nods, says, family should be there too. Remember our inner circle? He
I
says.
nod. And I assume, if I remember right, it's that way, right?
Yeah. But here's the thing. I'll give you a bit of context.
Yeah, context. I need
Crisriel?
it.
Yeah, because remember that. Remember your uncles and aunts live here as well, right? Like in
Mm-hmm.
this community. However, you've not seen them, right? You've not seen any of your like larger family, so now at least. But you'd know that in Dorvyn, each family, and what I mean with each family, I think it's difficult to explain, but I think you would get it. Basically, every single closer family, because you know that your uncles and your aunts are like your extended family. So basically, your parents and your brothers would have lived in like a small enclosed little area for yourselves. If you get what I mean, because
Yeah.
this is all the Yethesh clan, but all of you families had like your little kind of like sections in the village itself. If that makes sense.
Like immediate families.
Yes, like immediate families where you had like a large hall, yeah, like basically a room where you would meet, but just your intimate family, basically, right? And have dinner and eat, and also have little different houses for every single one of your family members. You'll see. I have a map for this,
Yeah.
right? So it's a little bit easier to get what I mean. But yeah, I think you kind of get the idea, right?
Yeah. So I
Um,
will look back to the parties. I'm sort of supporting RCR with one of my arms and say, well, a few of you are going to meet my family for the first time.
Narzer
Well,
just says, "Let's go. Let's go. I can't stand them anymore." And then like just looking at the dragons and the Abishai.
I know. Come on. As I just sort of will help him walk. Even though I'm still pretty fucked up myself.
yeah, Rosemary is gonna come up beside Narciar. Because I'm pretty sure I've met them before. We aren't friendly, per se, because I didn't like
I
how
think
they
you two
treated
know each
you.
other's existence, and I think that's about the extent of it.
Yep.
Yeah, we briefly met, but I know he's your brother and you love him, so I'm going to try to help as best I can.
I'm gonna hold Kobari and Sprout's hand, keeping them behind and close. Just on fucking babysitting duty.
I do need to I need to run to the bathroom real quick. I'll be back.
Yeah, go ahead.
We walk.
We walk.
Yeah. We walk.
Making our way downtown, walking fast,
could-
walking faster.
Walking fast.
We could wait for you a little, for Ellie. However, I'll show you what I meant. All right. Remember, it's still dark. It's dark, Crisriel, right? It's night right now.
Born in the dark.
Quit it.
All right, give me
It
a
would
sec.
cost my 5th level spell slot, but if you want, I can cast tongues on you.
It's fine.
Yeah, this
Like me
feels
knowing things is important
weird.
as long as I know we're fighting something or not fighting something.
Oh, currently the
Everything
answer is
else
not fight,
is-
because right now we would die.
Exactly.
Okay, let me just set something up. But all right, yeah, as I'm doing this, we're taking this little smallish break. What do you guys think? Lily, Sparrow,
It's wild, man.
talking about everyone. Yep.
Yep.
You see the map?
Oh, hello. Oh, fuck.
Mm-hmm.
I gotta
Crisriel, this
zoom out
little
and find-
circle,
There we
beautiful
go.
circle, is where
See
you
shit.
grew up.
They're in my family fucking home, and I'm gonna lose my shit.
It's a
Oh, and you
massive
can see
fucking
this, right?
map.
Has Crisriel thrown up yet?
No,
Yep.
I rolled an 11. It was just barely in there.
Yep.
Little acid in the back.
Yeah, so now you get what I mean. It's basically this little gate, right? This tall-ish vine wall, like it's a plant wall, basically. And inside there is this hall and little homes for you and your family.
Where do I know my family would most likely be?
Right now, the hall definitely over here, the building in the center
That's what I
of
thought.
like this inner circle, this small community. However, yeah, before we continue on with this map, Christopher, was there any conversation or you saying Rose that you had along the way, or were you just like quietly walking towards your? It's almost like an estate, Crisriel. Um,
A nice place.
yeah. But yeah, was there any conversation, any questions you had? I'll be a little bit more descriptive of what you see on the way too, by the way. But yeah, anything special?
I will look back and ask if my 2 party members, 3 technically, but one's not here, have any questions about this, particularly Sing, because she's not from here.
Oh no, she's not from around here.
I have no idea what the fuck is going on. I don't know. I don't. To the point I'm not even gonna ask questions. I'm just going along with it.
No, God.
Here.
You can't learn how to swim the moment you're drowning.
Rosemary now has incentive to take fucking concentration spell.
Sing.
This is going
Here,
on.
this might help. And I'm gonna give her a
Just
little
don't
bit,
waste the
a little bit of tongues.
Please don't.
Ooh.
Oh boy.
Now you get to suffer with us.
Great. Be wonderful.
No, this is actually a really good thing because you know how even in real life, when a family's having a conversation, they like some speak in their native language, and if you don't speak it, you like, I don't get it.
Bro,
It's awkward.
I stand there like that 24/7 even when I do understand the conversation. I choose to never be a part of the conversation.
Yeah, it's like if you come over here and my family and I are just speaking Spanish all the time, and you're like, "What the fuck is going on?" Right?
Bro, yeah.
It would be that feeling. So it's actually good because from what you're guessing and seeing, I mean, they will definitely all speak Draconic here. You know, it's like their home. So yeah, that's good.
I'm gonna usher little Rosemary over here and boop her on the head too.
Rosemary speaks
All
up.
right.
Yeah, I've known what's going on, but I cannot speak it.
Oh, there you go.
Thank you.
You
Come on,
can now
Narcia.
both speak it.
Oh god, you're heavy. Ugh. As I will.
Yeah, you
Rosemary's trying
barely
her
walking.
her best to be like as best a little like crutch she can be.
Bro, you can maybe hold one of his arms.
I'm doing my best to help, okay?
This bro thick.
He is thick. Like, he is massive.
Yeah, like I said, I'm just doing my best. I'm not saying I'm doing good.
I think he is taller than Crisriel.
Damn.
Yeah, like male Dragonborn they're just ridiculous. Like their size.
Yeah, Crisriel is
Big boy.
6'5" and 245 pounds.
It's hot.
Yeah, he'd be like 6'8", maybe. Like 6'8".
And I feel like with all
yeah.
his muscles, he's pushing like 300.
Oh no. It's really
Please. Probably closer to 400.
Yeah, also putting this out there, he is thick. Like his arms are probably the size of your head. Sing. Like his bicep.
England already have a man. She'd be tempted. It's hot.
Yeah. No, yeah, like I mean Dragonborn, it's also racial, you know, like like they're just built different. You know, it's part of
Quite literally.
their nature. Yeah, like it's part of their nature being huge.
Designed for war.
They are designed for war. Yeah. They're natural warriors. That's saying something.
Yep, I'm just gonna keep carrying RCR though. Oh my god.
He's just like oh home. You know, he says, just looking up.
Yep, just gonna keep walking and I'll kind of usher for the party to like come with us.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, and before you move any further, Crisriel, I'll just very quickly say, along the way, just putting this out there, you still don't see a larger family.
Yeah, I will definitely turn to Narcia and say, where is everyone else?
Okay. Narcia says, they've basically segregated us. Everyone's being kept in their inner circle. We are not supposed to communicate with each other. If they find out, I think, probably the consequence will be execution or something. They just don't want us talking with each other, the Yetesh clan.
Well, that's good. That means they still fear us, even if just a bit.
Mother thinks they just want to block communications. Yes, amongst us. We're thinking they want to turn us against each other.
I see. Come on, big step. Okay. Keep walking.
Going.
So
All right.
nice, big boy.
And I'll move Rose as well.
Yes,
Now she's
thank
doing
you.
like-
I'm sorry. I'm having to read all of the 5th level spells right now.
Don't
and
worry.
figure out what's going to work for me.
Yeah, you take your time and let me know when you are done with your character. Leveling
Yeah,
up.
it's gonna take a hot minute. I'm sorry.
Don't worry.
I'm one of those where I have to read every single spell and figure out what will actually work well with her character.
All right. Yeah, don't worry. So there's 2 doors here, right? You see Crisriel?
Yep.
And again, you enter this place and you know it, right? You've been here since you were a child. The hall itself has not changed at all.
Yep, the trees I grew up with, all that good stuff.
Yeah. All right. So you open this door?
Yep. Arrgh.
It's unlocked. Yep. All right, girl.
Ain't no point locking it when the enemy's right out fucking side.
Yep. Yeah, you see them. They're right here, right? They're stationed there. You see 2 white Abishai there. But Crisriel, you open the door and wow. How are you feeling for what you see?
Nope. We're good. We're cool. We're cool. Cool beans. The beans are not cool. The beans are very hot.
You enter?
Yep, bringing in brother, oh brother.
Yeah, the moment Narcier steps into the hall, he looks at everyone and says, "Yeah, I'm back. Well, thank you. I know you worried for me so much. Uh, Where you drag him?
Yeah, I'm gonna put him in one of the chairs here.
You close the door?
Yeah.
Okay.
Actually, I'll probably let one of my party members deal with that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll wait till Rosemary's inside and I'll close it.
Yeah.
I got
Yeah,
her.
Exactly.
I'm with the group. I'm
I got her.
sorry.
Yeah, there you are. Yep.
Thank you.
Oh.
There she go. But yeah, I'll put
Boy.
Narcier in this chair right here.
Okay.
Because I can't keep carrying him.
You put him in a chair. He's just like. But Crisriel, you very quickly realize all your family's looking at you silently.
I want to throw up.
You breaking the ice?
I'm going to give a very polite bow to my family.
Okay, just that? You say nothing yet?
I don't know what to say. I feel like throwing up.
Oh my
I don't want to be home. I want to leave.
god.
Time I've ever
You
heard you
wanted
say
to be
that.
home. Yeah.
All heroics have died. There was only I want to throw up.
As you feel the very sharp stares from all your family members, finally your two little sisters jump off their chairs and rush towards you.
I will smile at them and open my arms to embrace them.
And they do hug you. Crisriel. They they hug you, and let's see.
Oh, my ribs.
Yeah. I'd say Shmelia would be the first to say something, as she would hug you and say, Where are you, sister? It's been. And then she looks at her sister, Susie's. We thought you were dead.
Apparently, time works very different in the plane of air than in the city of Sigil.
Sigil, you hear your brother's voice say over here. Boreax, that is.
I find.
Fucking nerd.
What a joy to see him. At least he's alive.
You're thinking this, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Internal monologue.
Yeah. He walks over, and it's worth noting, Rose, Sing, there is a very big contrast between Narciar and Boreax. Once again, like I had described, Narciar is this massive, muscular dragonborn. Well, as you look at Boreax, he is, I mean, still built like a dragonborn, naturally stronger than a average human, but thinner for a dragonborn.
He's a family
Right.
accountant.
Yeah, he is definitely thinner. He again is like just very well dressed, wearing this mage robes, very clean, very tall as well, but lean. Right? Again, a little thin for a dragonborn. But he walks over and just stops right over here, leans on the table, says,
What did he say?
Speaks to you in
Hearing
silence.
upon seeing mage robes is just like squinting hard.
But no, do we lose
Andreas.
Andres? Hello?
I think we lost him.
Oh no.
Yeah.
He walks over and says, disconnected.
His silence speaks volumes.
It does.
The judgment. Oh god, from childhood.
Well, while I have you, Lily, do you have any recommendations for 5th level spells?
Okay, so let's continue where we left off. So, like I was saying, you were speaking with your sisters. Boryex kind of like leans on the table over here, and he crosses his arms, looks at you, Crisriel, and says, "You were on Sigil, sister. Sigil.
Yes, Sigil.
What fun.
Is that place even real?"
Unfortunately.
By the way, you also see your mother. She walks over to Narciar.
Yeah.
She seems to be kind of like just looking at his face.
Oof.
She handles him with care, right? Amelia kind of like just grabs his face and kind of like turns it towards her, and she kind of just looks at him, kind of like just sighs. And it seems Boryax was, and your sisters were just about to say more. However, your mother speaks, Crisriel. And you know that when your mother speaks, you better keep
All
your mouth
else
shut.
shush.
And she says, "Children, manners where are our manners?" She looks at you, Sing, Sprout, Rose. She speaks in common, by the way.
Oh, thank God.
Okay. And she takes a like step forward over here. I would say she eventually like moves over here, all right? Like over this position. Those are like the girls. And she looks at you, Crisriel, your mother. Now face to face. As she just very gently places her hand over your shoulder, closes her eyes, says, "In common, these your friends?" Think, yes, you said that too.
Yes, you know, this is Rosemary. Um, this one here is Sprouts. He was under Kevinos, and this one here is Sing. We met her in the plane of air, and the little one we found is Kobari. We found her in the forest, like, a couple days ago.
Isn't she a little one? She says, like taking a step forward, looking at Kavari behind you, Sink. Right?
Blessing's just like holding her hand.
She looks at you, Rose, and says, "Ah, yes, Rosemary. Good to see you again."
You see you again too, man.
She bows.
And I'll do the same.
For using against Sprout says, "I am Lady Themilia, head of the Hiatash clan." And then Boryak speaks again. He seems he's always eager to speak. "I am Boryax." Narcier there is still covered in blood. It's like, "Narcier, yeah, I've seen better days, okay?"
Just lay down, brother, please.
And then the little girls now, they grab a bit of interest in the party members. They're huge though. Still taller than you, Sing.
They're little in
He was
Crisriel's
just-
eyes.
Yeah.
He's just looking at them, just the straightest face, just like, hi.
And they're like, "Whoa," and they're like specifically looking at you, Sing. Like, "Where are you from?" And then Themilia says, "Girls? Oh, sorry. Yes, I am Lady Ishmelia." She bows. Susie does the same. She just nods, bows.
So we'll bow back to them.
All right. And now you're all surrounded by your family, Crisriel. This is definitely a moment. But finally,
Father.
this dragonborn man.
Beta male.
I mean, uh, he is massive, don't get me wrong. However, compared once again to Narciar and even Themilia, Crisriel's mother, the man looks a bit frail, like Boryax, as he actually walks with a cane. Right? And he looks at you all, you two, Crisriel, but now specifically the outsiders. He bows, says, I am Lord Shalin. Now, Clan Yatesh. Welcome. As he very quickly actually walks over here, there's a table, leans on it, like Boryax. Now, Lady Themilia looks at all of you. She says, I apologize. We couldn't well receive you in better conditions. The village right now is well, a little messy. I apologize.
It's understandable.
She bows again. But please, take a seat. Join us. She walks over here. She actually sits next to Narciar.
Yeah, I'm gonna quickly just, grab Ishmaelia, give her a little nuzzle, and then Susie's too before I start walking over. I'll sit next to my father.
Okay.
Mary's just sticking close to Crisriel as much as it'll let her, but she is gonna go
Yeah,
up to
let you sit
Boreac
next to her.
and ask about if he is a mage.
Oh, you're gonna go. Oh God, you're gonna bother my brother. Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna go
Boryax?
nerd out and see if he has any fucking spells that can help me against these fuckers.
Oh,
Andres,
I
if you
see.
want to give me Pearl of Kubari's token, I'll keep her with me.
Yeah. She's she's like very confused. She's like looking at everyone, huge dragon people, right?
It's like there's so many big people here.
Baby.
We just shove Sprout in this chair over here next to my sister. Oh God, that's the worst combination. My sister's with him.
Yeah.
Oh God, I've made a
Now
mistake.
I'm so sad Jeff's actually
Oh
not
fuck.
here. Like, oh God, this would have been very funny. I know
Oh
that for
God.
sure.
Imagine seeing squinting and glaring at him the entire time. That's the only reasonable thing.
Okay, so what do you say, Rose? What do you say in character to Boryax?
I see your robes. Are you a mage as well?
Oh, you noticed.
Oh God.
Well, you could say so. Yeah.
Do you have any spells that work well against these fuckers?
Okay. Let's see. Give me a sec. I'm gonna actually check his spell list.
Rosemary is like, I'm gonna write this shit down.
He says against the Abishai. I haven't tried any spells on them yet. Because Mother doesn't think that would be very wise. There was no battle here whatsoever. You can see your mother, Crisriel, she is kind of like just rubbing her temple. You're just like... She looks stressed out.
Understandably, have a nice day.
Finally. Okay, I
But
think I picked out all my spells.
Boryak says, do you have invisibility? Greater invisibility? I have that.
I don't. I try not to hide from my enemies. I find it cowardly.
You think so?
Well, besides that, I am
You
also
see
a
Narcia, it's
halfling.
just like.
I am also a halfling. I am already plenty stealthy. I can literally hide behind Crisriel and nobody can fucking see me, so.
By the way, they're now speaking in common. They're being considered at this moment. Yeah, it seems. Narcia kind of like looks over at Boryak, says, "Ouch, man."
Rosemary, leave my brother alone, please. Come sit. We can discuss later.
Alright. Okay. I finally got it done. I just need to add in my feat that I sent in the chat earlier.
Boryak's just like eyes wide open, cowardly.
It's a good idea, Voryax. Just okay. Rose, sit here, please.
I'm coming. I'm going to sit over there. I'm sorry.
God, these chairs. Oh God, I know these chairs just fucking swallow you. I probably realized, like, oh
yeah.
shit, I gotta get her like a backpack to sit on.
I'm gonna let Kabari sit in my lap if she wants to as well, to actually fucking see over the table.
These are very firmly made chairs to carry the weight of Dragonborn ass.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
As you're walking to your chair, Susie's over here looks at you, Rose, and she says, "That word is forbidden, Dorvyn." Remember that?
Nods along, smiling. Acting like the child is much wiser than she.
Yeah, Boryak's now like just staring down at the table.
I'm sorry.
You see Crisriel just lean over and say, "Please don't dishearten my family any more than they already are. Thank you very much."
No, you're right. I'm sorry. I didn't think about it. You know I don't think before I speak.
Yeah, I think now that you mention it, Crisriel, you won't even have to roll an insight. Again, for you to notice this, but I mean, your family, at their core, still your family, right? However, how you see them right now, even your mother, something just feels off. You know?
Yeah.
Like, you can see that you knowing them your entire life, deep down, they are definitely disheartened. Something you thought you'd never witness ever, especially with your mother. But this would be for everyone in the party to engage in conversation and ask all the questions you might have. So yeah. Does anyone have something to say?
Just awkwardly, like twiddling my thumbs.
Rosemary has so many questions she wants to ask, but she's already said too much already.
Singing just like has her head on the table. She's fucking tired.
Crisriel will eventually cough up some nerve and look at her mother and say, "I apologize for being gone so long without contact. Time is very fickle in different planes."
You see every single one of your family members at the table looks at your mother, right? Like giving her like the what is she gonna say, right? Like they seem to be all curious.
I want to throw up.
Narciar obviously with his single eye, sadly, he like just looks over as she opens her mouth to speak and says, "Oh, Crisriel, I am not disappointed."
Oh my god, there's just like 1,000 pounds just off Crisriel's shoulder with just those 3 words alone.
Damn.
And I mean, you even feel your family's not even looking at you with judgmental eyes, right? They're all, as your mother says this, they all kind of like just nod. Even Boryaks. I kind of like just, huh. Your mother says, you were not here. You didn't even know. Your honor was with Kevinas and your friends. And that was enough.
Give a nod. Am I gonna cry?
All right. You know your father doesn't speak much. However, this time sitting right next to you, uh he looks at you and says, Crisriel, we've also learned something. All of us. He looks at all of your family. And I believe, especially your mother and I, we owe you an apology.
Me? What's of her forefather?
Your mother nods. For so long, we believed you were cursed. But we were wrong. We are all the same, my daughter. We are sorry for making you feel different during your early years. At least with this whole invasion, we've realized that. How you react, Crisriel?
Honestly, she's probably just sort of like looking down at the table, silent, because she knows if she opens her mouth right now, she might cry.
Oh, or is this kind of like patting your back a little bit?
It's kind of one of those, if I stay silent, I can't cry.
Oh,
But I'll just kind of give a nod. Like like Crisriel doesn't know what to say to that. It's like, wow, apology for some childhood trauma. What do you say to
I
that?
don't know what to do now.
What now?
I never
Doesn't
expected
feel
to
like
get
enough.
this far.
I never thought we'd get this far.
Okay, I finally got all of my stuff leveled up.
Okay.
It just took a little while because I had to figure out what I was doing.
Don't worry.
But Crisriel sort of, very much in a little bit of a strained voice, can you just hear the like, tears being held back a little? It's just like, thank you, father, mother.
So again, you see not only your parents, but your your brothers and sisters as well, kind of like just smile, well, just nod, sigh, and your mother also adds, how to say, I am proud, Crisriel. You've proved to be the only priestess of Bahamut in our inner family, at least for now.
Smile a little and nod. I'm sure much has happened over the year. If you would enlighten me.
Of course, your mother says. Well, your sisters, they've both been training very hard. She looks over at them. They both once again nod. And the mention of this, you see both of them actually like stand up, jump from their seats, right? And they both like almost jump, say, "Oh, sister, we'll show you." They start walking over here, actually over to this corner over there. They seem to be grabbing something. Your mother says, "Well, very well, very well. It's been a while."
Watching. Proud big sister.
Your brother, Narcier. Your mother looks over to him. Well, you know him. Never left his sword's side. When they came, the Abishai, he was the first to challenge them. And well, now just look at him.
He was true to himself, so who can blame him?
Indeed.
Though we
Then
match a bit now, don't we, brother? As I'll show my own eye scar.
Narcier says, "At least you have your eye." Sorry to interrupt, Mother, but I was there. That place. Nursegreth. You don't really want to go there. You were insane. Yeah, this is definitely on me. I wanted to show them I was humiliated. Sorry, family, I put shame on our clan's name. Just couldn't stand there doing nothing. Boryak says, that was the wisest thing. I don't care if it was wise. Narcier says, those bastards.
Cheers at that.
Honestly, I don't care if I died. You know what? He stands up. You know what?
Narciar?
No, yeah, I'll rest, but I don't care if I die.
Narciar.
I'm gonna fight until the fucking end.
Then save your strength for a fight worth fighting.
Your mother says, listen to your sister.
Wait,
Sit,
a coming from her.
Narcier. He sits again. You can still see the girls are over there. They come back. Let's see. You see Susie's is carrying a great sword.
Oh, gee.
Bro.
Not a long sword, a great sword. It's a massive blade. She is carrying it.
I'm so
her
proud of
own.
you, baby.
Yeah, she takes it. On the other hand, you see Ishmelia, she has a rapier. All right.
Okay.
And they stand face to face over here. They say, most of the times they even like speak the same time. You know them, Crisriel. Just like we practice. And they fight. They have very different fighting styles, though. as you would imagine, from their weapons, right? And their
Yeah.
armor. And Narser kind of just looks over, says, "Yeah, there we go. Show her. Show her all I teached you." Obviously speaking to Susie's, carrying a massive sword. Yeah, they seem to be doing a little thing over there.
Crisriel's just smiling. Warms her heart.
Yeah. And your mother does let this happen. As she kind of like just looks over, looks at her two daughters. And wow, yeah, Crisriel, you see her just give them like this just very faint smile.
Mother's gotten soft.
She has, it seems.
Nothing
As
to make
when
you
all of
value,
this over, sorry, you're gonna say something,
said nothing
Rose?
to make you value family more than
Difficult
a
times.
war.
Yep. Again, she kind of like let all this spectacle happen, and when things finally once again calm down, and you're all once again seated, table, um, your mother speaks again and says, "We need to get out of here. We will sadly have to leave your uncles, your aunts, your cousins behind. It will be our only chance. We," she looks at you, Crisriel, "we're waiting for you, my child. As soon as we heard from the Abishai you were alive, we all just had to wait. If we ever dream of reclaiming our clan, our honor, our home, we must leave now."
Do we intend to come back for everyone?
Once I have spoken with Kevanas, when the time is right, we will fight. She looks at Narciar as she says this.
Does the rest of the family know? Have you informed them?
She shakes her head. The moment the Avishai invaded Dorvyn, the Oranleaf Woods, the surrounding land, we were not ready, Crisriel. We didn't know. It was just us, the Yetesh clan, 37 strong against an army. We had to stand down. Or else, she looks around the hall, our home would have been destroyed. Crisriel, we're leaving tomorrow.
What is the plan?
Night. All right. Now, as you say this, it's Waryax that speaks up. As he says, "Well, very glad you asked, my dear sister. Here is the idea." And he pulls out a scroll out of his pouch. And he throws it over to your side of the table. Do you open it?
Yeah.
Okay, you can just grab it. You open it. So once again, it seems the plan is to leave at night. It is written and marked that there are several Abishai guards and dragons that take turns and rounds, basically marching around your inner circle. Okay, so this patch of land, you know that outside the green walls, there are more Abishai stationed there. Okay. So again, here is the rough idea which you would imagine Boryax has been planning. The plan is simple. Say you will actually join the Abishai in their crusade across Drisia. As you exit the inner circle. Now, if you do that, you would probably be taken to the Lord Dragon, the Temple of Bahamut, right?
Mm-hmm.
Now, here is the thing. It seems Boryax has been preparing a few potions of invisibility over at the workshop. He claims on the plan that he was only able to do this uh, as he has originally given them to the Abishai. That makes sense, right?
Yeah. Basically
Yeah.
Like
making
saying he
some for
could
them
help
and then
them.
scooping a
ag-
little off the top.
Exactly. So it seems he has already been doing that, right? So everything's written. That's why I'm telling you. So it seems he has been doing that. The moment you all exit the inner circle, you use the potions. Once you are visible, the Abishai are looking for you. You all split, then meet outside the Ornleaf Woods near a very specific landmark you remember, which would be an ancient statue of Bahamut.
And then what's the plan?
Okay, you say this?
Yeah.
Boryak says, I mean, isn't that obvious? We go to Valyrian capital.
Brother, you have no idea what's on the other side of the woods, do you?
You see, even like this time, your mother is kind of like looking. They're all like looking at each other, like, don't know, it seems.
It's
I do.
infested with giants.
Road in, there's an entire army and dragons.
There's almost a wall of creatures by the roadside.
Huh. Now your mother speaks up, looking at like the parchment scroll right in front of you. Looks at Boryak, says, "Son, obviously don't doubt your plan to the minimum. However, Crisriel, you've seen the outside, know the surrounding lands. What do you suggest we do?"
Oh boy, that's a lot to just put on me, sir.
Trying to look at Crisriel and say,
Also
"Do you
looking at all of you guys. Yeah.
do you think that Neodos could help?"
Neodos is in Bardovia, and he's got a hag he's dealing with. I doubt he'll come to our aid.
It was worth asking. I can cast haste on a few of us, but I don't know how much that would help. I
I
thought
definitely
you and your
wouldn't be able
brother.
to outrun a dragon.
No, but
It's several days' travel as well. I can contact Kevinos and see if he has any ideas. The communication is a bit limited, 25 words, but that's better than nothing.
I can also help and do the same.
They all nod. Again, all thinking. From what you're guessing, Crisriel, it seems that even from the very beginning, your family was always at a disadvantage.
Well, when the fucking leagues of hell come forth and you got 37 people, ain't much shit you could do.
Yeah,
Exactly.
I don't think
And it,
there's any amount of preparation that could have helped them in this case.
yeah, and it seems that frustrates your mother quite a bit, Crisriel. You can see it in her face.
Kevinos may be able to transport us. I don't know what sort of magics he has.
He doesn't have it, he'll have a way to help us get it.
Maybe.
He knows more spellcasters than we do. Is there
Also
anyone
true.
else? Is there anyone else in our travels that you think could help us?
I only have so many spells left for today.
Yes, but we will, hopefully. They're saying we leave tomorrow, so we will hopefully have a night's rest to help us plan and rest up. So we can figure this out together. We've overcome so much. Figure this out, Chris. And I look at her mother and say, I don't think any amount of preparation could have helped you. But we will do what we must. We will be here to help. Gladly.
She nods. I thank you. All. She takes a deep breath. Crisriel, she says,
I'll look over at her.
like I said, this is not the time. But I promise you, we will fight.
I know, Mother. Will you all help me compose a message to Kevinos? Make the most of the 25 words. I can
Well-
send that tonight.
I can send 3 more of those. So we have 100 words.
They will know, Crisriel.
How?
I have no idea.
Well, being that they're enemies of Bahamut, maybe they can sense his magic being used.
They knew when you contacted us. That's how they knew you were alive.
I see. Is it just divine magic, or is it arcane as well? Looking at Voriax.
Everything, sister. Everything. Nothing slips out their grasp. I don't know why or how.
Any kind of check to see if I would have any clues as to how they could be tracking that?
You sure can.
What
You
kind
want
of
to try?
check? Yeah, what kind of
Read me an
check would that
Arcana
be?
check. Recall any magical lore, basically.
Damn.
Oh
27.
shit!
Holy
Oh, Mama
fuck!
on
Okay,
top of it.
Roast's not having any of this.
Rose
That
is
sounds
not
like some
happy.
bullshit.
They're threatening her Crisriel. She is not happy. Also, these
Okay.
people are probably the cause of why the Thalorian Empire is impeding on my home, too. So,
It's like, excuse moi.
That
yeah.
is true. Okay. All right, give me a sec. I'm thinking, what can I tell you without being super, explicit?
Yeah.
Yeah, because this is still just an assumption, right?
Yeah, this is still just Rose trying to figure shit out.
Okay. From what you're thinking, Rose, this has to be some sort of foreign magic. That's for sure. All right. It has to be foreign magic. And if it's detecting whether it's divine or arcane magic waves for communication, it either has to be a creature that is doing that, or perhaps like an enchanted item. Okay?
To the group and see if they have any ideas for a creature or an item that could do this. Or
Like,
if
does
they think that
Sing
it
know
might.
anything?
You roll Arcana.
There's a lot of magic and shit where she's from.
Are you good?
18.
This does not sound familiar to you, Sing. No.
It's fucky.
It is fucky. I mean, you've never heard of it in the plane of air. Your family also seems unsure, Crisriel.
I can try one thing. It's not communication, so to speak. Just to see, I suppose. And you know what? I'm gonna fuck around a little bit. Basically, all your girl's gonna do, she's gonna go in her bag. She's gonna pull out some incense and some little sacrificial offerings to
Okay.
Bahamut. Put them in a little bowl she has. and set them alight, as she will use a 5th level spell to cast Divination.
Ooh. Okay.
You ask a single question concerning a specific goal, event, or activity to occur within 7 days. The GM offers a truthful reply.
So you basically see the future with this, right?
Basically, either Bahamut or one of his homies is just like, hey fam, this is how this would kind of work out.
Okay. So it's like a glimpse of the now could be future, basically.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you have to roll anything to succeed, or it just happens?
It just happens from the first use. If you keep going after that, it gets fucky.
Okay.
First one's a guaranteed shot.
What are you asking to the great beyond, Crisriel?
What would be the results of pursuing Voriax's plan?
Let me read the wording correctly. I don't want to mess this up. Okay, single question concerning a specific goal. All right, goal, event or activity. Is it a voice that says it, or it's just like images you see that is like a
The
genuine question?
reply might be a short phrase, a cryptic rhyme, or an omen.
Okay, so it's like a spoken word, basically.
It's
like
up to
a
you.
voice.
It could be like a little phrase. It could be, hey, a crow suddenly flies in the window and dies on the table.
Yeah, like an omen. I'm thinking because this can get a little bit fucky. All right, so you concentrate, Crisriel. You think what would be the outcome of the plan. Takes a hot minute. And I'm thinking how to phrase this. Give me a second.
No,
It's
you're
gonna be a
fine.
little
You're
hard.
fine.
Yeah, it's gonna be a little hard.
Yeah. Take your
Sort of like
time.
Crisriel just burning these things in a little bowl and just sort of taking a moment to inhale the scent.
Yeah.
And Rose is absolutely just sitting there staring,
For this
probably
one,
at somebody by accident, trying to figure this shit out.
Crisriel, I think you'd actually hear a voice. Okay.
Okay.
Inside your head that would say, it will come sooner than you expect.
God, that
You hear
wasn't
me?
very helpful. Yeah, Crisriel's just sort of like looking at the bowl, like she was concentrating, and now she's frowning and staring at the bowl, like, I'm sorry, that was some bullshit.
That's what you hear.
Oh, they're gonna come for us sooner than we think. Lovely.
Well, you guys didn't hear that quite yet, but
No,
yeah,
that's Ellie making that observation.
probably Crisriel's family would recognize that little bit of a spell ritual.
Yeah, they would know.
I bought the resources. It cost me money. But yeah, just frowning at the bowl now. Well, I asked what would occur if we pursued Voriax's plan, and I heard back. It will come sooner than we know.
Huh.
What will come sooner? That's a very vague answer.
Yeah, they're all thinking your family, Crisriel.
Yes, great question.
Rosemary just says, "Isn't that the nature of gods?"
Basically.
This is why
Yes.
I was thinking religious.
Ishmelia is actually the one to speak first here, as she says. What should we do then? Should we leave now, Mother? Or... Huh. your mother's thinking, Crisriel.
Count as a short rest, Andres?
I would say sure. Yeah.
Okay, and do we have the effects of the level up yet, or after a long rest?
I think that would be after a long.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Yeah.
I'm gonna use Arcane Recovery while I'm here, though.
I mean, you still get your you get your spell slots though from if you gain from higher level.
Yeah, you get one spell slot. Just
Yeah. Basically,
Yeah.
yeah. Whatever you haven't used already, if that makes sense.
Yeah,
You get from your level. All right. Yeah.
makes sense. Thank you.
Okay. All right. Yeah. Your mother says, "I really don't like the sound of that."
I have it in me to commune as well, but that's the last of my upper abilities.
All right. Wait. Sorry, Crisriel. You said you were what? Sorry.
I said I have it in my ability to commune as well, but that's the last of my upper abilities. That spell.
Yeah.
And I hope Mother's proud I know such high spells.
Yeah. Yeah, I think you should actually comment on that. She'd say, like, you've learned well. Very well. I say we rest tonight.
Very well. I've unfortunately worn
Tomorrow.
out my companions.
Yes.
Seeing his
Tomorrow
very
we'll
dark
make something.
circles. Very dark.
You're all tired, right?
I'd be surprised if Sprout's even awake.
Sprout's probably sleeping on the table right now. But yeah, like I was saying, your mother just finally says, we'll make something out of this tomorrow. You need to rest, Crisriel. Your friends too. And Narcier. She looks over her son. Narcier looks like shit. Just,
He's looking better than Crisriel,
yeah.
but not by too much.
Boryax says, I'll keep watch. I'm not tired. He stands up. He opens the door.
I will look at Mother and say, how is his health lately?
Same as always, I'm afraid.
Just nod.
She stands up too, your mother. She looks at the exits and looks back at everyone. Says, I will now excuse myself. You're all at home.
Good night, Mother.
She bows. And she walks out the same exit as
Boryax.
Boryax, yeah.
Question, Andres.
Yeah.
What else is included in an herbalism kit, and is it enough to help make any more extra potions of invisibility?
No. That's more alchemy.
That's more alchemy.
Okay, that's fair. It was worth asking.
Yep. All right. However, you see your father, Crisriel. He walks over here, sits, and he seems to be looking at a few papers over here. All right. As he walks, he looks at all of you. He bows, but sits here and kind of like just scratches his chin as he looks at a few documents.
All right, now if I remember correctly, you tell me how this works, Andreas.
Yeah.
I assume the beds are in different buildings?
They are. Yeah, you're separated. In different buildings. Yeah.
Which direction's Crisriel supposed to go?
Okay. You want to
Before I
go
look
now?
like an idiot.
Yeah. You want to go to your bedroom, your little
Yeah,
house.
I will look at my friends and say, I'm sorry I've worn you out, so come with me. I will take you to my room.
All right. Would you all follow?
I think I'll get up. Oh, jeez.
She got big. Raftalia!
Expert.
Go up fast.
She grew. She's small.
Yeah, quickly just kind of bump Narcy on the head as well and say, go to bed.
Think I'll train a little, then I'll go to bed.
I'm
Gotta
not
swing
healing
that
you if you
sword.
hurt yourself.
I never do. Girls, please help me walk. Help. I'm gonna fall. And yeah, they
Fucking
both like
idiot.
stand up. Yeah.
I love him. He's a fucking idiot.
Yeah, your father kind of like, he got used to this. He kind of like just looks and just like shakes his head.
There were only so many brain cells to go around, and unfortunately, he got none of them. So which way is Crisriel
Yeah.
supposed to walk so I don't look like an idiot?
Yeah, as you're walking out, yeah, you definitely hear your little sister say, "You're so stupid, brother."
I love him. I love them all.
Well, and then you see both of them. They pat him on the head. As Susie says, "We'll take you to your room. Don't worry. Come here."
Old man.
He's like, "I don't need no help." Yeah, and then you exit. But okay, let's see. Give me a sec. Yours, Crisriel, would be over. Oh, you had a nice room, girl. Yeah, over here.
North, south, east, west, what? Where am I going?
Here, can you see my?
Yep, there I go. I see it now. I had to zoom out.
This one is your little building.
I
for
zoom out. There we
yourself.
go.
I'm
Okay.
gonna slap Crisriel's mom on the ass. No
Please
kidding.
don't slap my mom on the ass.
You want to do that?
No, I'm kidding.
She is
Hopefully.
wearing plate armor, though.
Nice.
Please don't assault my mother.
Passes
She
for
actually
out.
seems to be speaking with Boryaks outside.
Oh.
Very quietly. But I would assume you're not interrupting, Crisriel?
No.
Yeah, they're just like speaking.
Fucking bedtime.
Finally.
Yep, I'll walk him over to my room.
To your place, yeah.
This is what
Pretty
the big
cool.
girls get.
All right, and so you open the door. Look at that, Crisriel. You're in, I think.
Yep.
Cute.
I'm sorry, it's not much.
More than enough. Better than sleeping out with a bunch of giants.
Yeah. So you enter this little home with a bed, a few crates, parchment scroll. You remember that desk, Crisriel, right?
It's probably
If
dusty.
if your thing's still there, right? If your childhood toys, things are still there. A few books. Not much, but it's home.
Yep. Probably just go ahead and start repairing the bed, shaking off any dust.
And if I use your desk, Crisriel,
No, of course. Help yourself.
start cleaning it up, ripping dust off.
Barry's using
Okay.
prestidigitation to help.
Nice.
Also, Crisriel, is your armor still fucked up?
No, I bought new armor.
Well, it got jabbed last time,
Ah.
remember?
Well, it's magic armor, so
Yep.
that's good.
Okay, I had
I
to
bought
make
that good
sure.
shit. The bed is big enough to fit me, but I think it could fit 3 of you comfortably.
I'll just sleep on the floor. It's all right.
You have your bedrolls. You could make some space there. There's plenty of space actually in the
I
room.
meant more for Sprout, Kabari, and Rosemary. I think they could all fit.
That'd be easy. Yeah. Though it is your bed.
It's alright.
Is that a teddy bear?
That was not.
Shut up. No.
You'll see shit.
Well, this is before she had a Rosemary to snuggle at night.
I can let Kabara use it if she wants.
Yeah, this is your very, very old room since you can't remember, Crisriel.
Just for my own curiosity, what's the book on the? Is that a diary?
No, it's not.
What book?
Book on the table.
Shit.
Oh, like on the desk?
Mm-hmm.
No, not a diary. I'd say it's. You know what? Yeah, this is so Crisriel. It's probably like a book on Bahamut. It's a book on
Wow.
religion, basically.
Like
yeah.
the fucking Bible.
Yeah, it's like a book on
You
religion.
are just wow.
Yeah.
You ever even held a guy's hand before?
Yeah, it's a book on religion, and here are like a few scrolls, right? Like a few scrolls. There's actually, Crisriel, there's a bag of coins on your desk.
I had money here?
Yeah, it looks like it in your desk. Literally, it's there.
I go
It's
through
been
it.
Have any silver?
it's been a hot minute, Crisriel, since you've been here. It's all copper.
Yeah, that's what I thought. How much
Yep.
copper is it?
It's like 15 copper.
Fuck yeah, I've got 30 copper now.
That's basically equivalent to like what, $1.50?
Yeah, basically.
Yeah, but I mean, you always need some kind of change.
You also have a lute that you really never weren't able to play, Crisriel. You sucked at music.
I'll probably
Yeah.
go over and pick it up and just try to play a few notes.
It's boom, boom. It sounds horrible.
I'm gonna look at
Really not.
Sprout and say, "If well, what about him? He might could play that better."
You probably need to tune it first. It's just been
Yep.
sitting here.
Definitely. Sprout would know how to do that. But looking at it, Crisriel, you remember this was your first mother's disappointment when you couldn't play the lute correctly when you were a child.
It takes time and effort. You don't just do it.
Fucking tell your
Yeah.
mom.
Your parents really, really, for some reason, wanted a bard in the family. They never got one.
Start taking out my guns and shit and putting them on the desk to work on.
Kabari, Rose, Sprout, you can all have the bed.
Rose is going to give her bedroll to you, if nothing else, to use as a pillow.
Something.
Go and get baby tucked in.
Baby.
Put the
Girl.
baby in the bed.
Alright, Andreas. So I have a question. So, with my Tinkerer's tools, you told me before that if I had the raw materials, I would be able to make more bullets. No way I'm gonna fucking find bullets here. Okay, so my question is, can I take my silver and turn them into silver bullets?
Like your coins?
Yeah. Because I don't have magic weapons, and I know silver's able to kind of sidestep that a little bit.
Here's the thing: you'd need to like molt the silver.
Yeah.
Is that the word you use? Molt? Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, you need to make it molten silver to
Yeah.
change it.
Theoretically,
How hot does burning hands get?
you would
Oh.
you burning hands. I don't think would be strong enough. Like you actually have to like molt the silver, to repurpose it to something else. You know what? I would allow you to
Okay,
do that thing if you had a workshop in Crisriel. Your inner circle has a workshop, a blacksmith workshop.
I looked
You
it
would
up. The
know
melting
that
point of silver is 1,763 degrees Fahrenheit.
exactly.
That
You'd
seems
need a
hot.
workshop. You'd need a workshop. Yeah, like but again, Crisriel, you'd know that there is a workshop that everyone was taught to use. I would say at least the basics, right? Of making very simple swords, daggers.
Also, how to
It's
not
up to
burn
you.
yourself.
Yeah, basically. I mean, you're not a smith yourself, Crisriel, being completely honest, but you know the basics, right? Like you know how not to hurt yourself using basic blacksmith tools. Like the furnace and everything. But it's up to you if you want to tell that to Sing.
Well, do I have any indication what she's doing?
I don't know.
Yeah, you probably see me like taking out all my tools and shit with my silver coins next to me as well. Just like making sure. Basically, me just measuring out my silver and seeing how many theoretical bullets I can make out of it.
What are you working on?
I'd like to try and smith silver bullets since my guns, I don't think won't be able to do much against these.
I don't think silver has any effect on dragonkin.
Perhaps, but still, silver bullets would be useful. Like I'm using the silver anyway.
Do you need a forge?
To melt it, yeah.
We have one on the premises.
But do you think they'd let us use it?
Maybe. I think they feel pretty confident, but I don't know. I don't think you should work on it tonight anyway. It's late, and you are, to put nicely, looking a bit rough.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Just kind of press my head to hers. You have to take care of yourself because you're taking care of someone else too.
Ooh.
It's just going to glare at you and say, that applies to you as well.
I'm a hypocrite. Sue me.
There would be no point. You have my money, which I am actually, I'd like it noted, I'm very glad you had my money.
Of course.
Well, either way, I still have stuff I need to do tonight before I'm able to go to sleep.
We can do them in here, and we can see about the forge in the morning. Rose, get in
Right.
bed.
Rose is too busy thinking.
I pick up the rosemary.
You can set me in the bed, but I'm still just going to be lost in thought. Trying to figure out what the fuck we can do here.
And I put the kabari in the bed too.
She is baby. She doesn't understand. She
Baby.
confused. She
I don't
wants
think
to
anybody's
sleep.
explained anything to her, but
Yeah,
yeah,
We
it's
really
she's
don't
bed.
need
so
to.
That is
confused.
good. That is good.
But she behaves herself actually. She is. Yeah,
We're her pack.
Responsible parents.
she is happy
Baby.
if you've with just the bed and food basically. So
And I will let Sprout stay in the bed too. I think between the three of them, since it's Dragonborn Crisriel size, there's enough room for the three of them.
Yeah,
Squeeze on in
especially
there.
with Rose and Kabari being so small.
Yeah, you guys are so little.
Rose is probably snapping out just to snuggle some Kabari some and try to explain as best she can in the halting. How long does tongues last?
An hour.
Okay, do you think it's been an hour?
I think it's been an hour. Yeah.
Okay.
She speaks Dwarvish as well.
Well, I don't have Dwarvish. I have Halfling, Deep Speech, Common, and Southern Common, I believe.
So no help.
Well, Sprout can communicate with her, so
Yeah, I'll
do it
just
like that.
direct Sprout to do so. And Rose will introduce herself through Sprout as best she can, remembering that this child was just here when she got back.
Kabari probably gonna pass the fuck out pretty quick though. She's baby.
Yeah, she is baby, but she deserves to know something of what's going on.
Give a couple sentences.
Yeah.
Crisriel will lay out her bedroll in front of the door here.
Okay.
This thing's gonna be up for probably another hour cleaning and going through all her weapons and then writing in her journal as well.
Rosemary
Alright.
is just sitting up, lost in thought, trying to figure out some way out of this. Some way to help us all. She doesn't like feeling useless. She eventually
Welcome to the
falls
club.
asleep sitting up.
How do you feel, Crisriel, meeting your family after so long?
I wish it had been on better terms and better times.
True.
Glass.
But yeah, Crisriel's gonna go to sleep. She's not feeling good.
Okay. So you would take your time, right? Thing to check out your tools and then go to sleep, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's just her nightly ritual, making sure all of her guns are clean and pieces are put in the correct spot. After she gets all that figured out, she's actually going to turn around this chair. She's going to sleep in the chair with the musket on her lap, facing the door.
Okay. All right. So after so long of traveling a few days, we've reached Dorvyn. Like you said, Crisriel, definitely not. Well, you didn't meet your family in the terms you were expecting, right? These are difficult times for everyone. Even hurts you a little seeing your mother that lost, right? Since you've always seen her be so sure, so strong. This is new, even to you. All right. However, you all eventually close your eyes and fall asleep. No, give me a sec. I have to do something.
Oh no.
Mm.
Wait, okay. Okay, right now the only thing you can see in your vision is the inside of your room, right? Like the inside of Crisriel's room,
Yep.
correct?
I don't like that you had to ask that.
That's a question, guys. Okay.
Eh?
What? Didn't hear you, Sparrow.
I don't like that you had to ask that question. What are you doing?
Oh, yeah. Don't worry. Don't worry.
Ominous comments are ominous.
Okay. Don't worry, guys. You're all sleepy, okay?
Yeah, we're all thinking
Mm-hmm.
sleepy.
Actually, I'll do these. I'll
You
do
all
this here.
guys reduce your exhaustion by 1 level, which for you guys means you're at 0, except for Sprout, who's now at 1 because he was the tired boy.
Mm-hmm.
Now have 54 hit points. Oh. Never mind.
I'm glad I'm sitting like this.
So we don't get our exhaustion level knocked down.
Wait, why not?
We did it. We have not completed a long rest.
Do I need to fix my stuff, Andreas?
I was worried this would happen.
Do I need to drop my HP
Hungry.
back to 14?
Long rest. Oh boy. So do you guys have any ideas as to how the fuck we're gonna get out of this one?
No.
Let me just knock all my shit right back down. Don't
Yeah.
mind me.
I was excited to finally have more than 50 hit points. Feels like she has to be the one to help come up with the plan, seeing as she's the war mage. She's trained to fight in war.
Do
I'm just
your
trying to figure
job.
out what she can, but man, this is there's not a lot of resources to work with.
No. Especially with us not getting a long rest.
Mm-hmm.
CR30 fight with people at level 9 and nothing but a hope and half a prayer.
Mm-hmm.
Shit. Should I go? I'm not gonna do that. I've been at level 8 this whole time. I can stay at level 8 stats for a little bit longer. No, I don't know how I missed the fact that we leveled up at some point. But I completely missed it. You know what? I guess I'm gonna go to
I
the
need to stop
bathroom.
sitting like this.
Yeah, I'm in a chair on the floor.
Though.
A
Okay.
I
short
don't know if you
rest.
did that already.
rest.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, short rest, not a long rest. From what I'm about to say, okay, you do benefit from a short rest. So
Great.
you do
I
get
get
some hit
nothing.
die. Yeah, you get
Okay.
some hit die, stuff like that, but only short rest.
Oh, thank
okay?
the Lord! I get my grip points back during a short rest.
Yeah.
You know what?
And I
I'll
have
also die.
arcane recovery, so equal or less than your half your wizard level.
Short
Okay.
or long rest, so I get my action surge back as well. Man, fighters are great. I basically have everything back. Yeah,
So I can get
literally I'm at
5
full.
levels of spells back.
Yeah. So let me know when you're done with that. Okay?
I think I'm gonna do this and this. Okay. And some of my hit die. Four. Okay. One more. Okay, so I am up to my new full, I guess.
I dumped them all. Let's go.
Oh boy. I'm just gonna go
Okay.
to where I would be for level 9. Since everybody else was level 9 without me, apparently.
Yeah. That's fine.
Actually, I didn't need that last hit dice because that got me to full. So there you go.
Well, at least you're okay again. I was very worried.
Yeah, that's
Okay,
the
so
only thing I
you
have in
ready?
the bank now.
I'll be back in a sec. I'm gonna grab some peanuts.
Yeah. We're almost done though, as you know.
Yeah, unfortunately.
Yeah. So but you'll see. It'll definitely end with the ribbon, like Lily likes to
Please
say.
stop. Alright, I think I got everything ready as it's gonna be because clerics don't get anything back on a short rest.
Yeah, arcane recovery is nice.
Fucking fighters and wizards and bullshit. Yeah, no, I don't get anything. Okay.
Back.
Alright, let's go.
You ready?
Huh?
Okay. So, everyone, as you had your moment of pleasurable sleep, like I was saying, you all close your eyes and sleep. Sleep. and sleep. Sleep. Until not sure how long after you are all woken up by a very loud roar.
Oh boy.
Okay.
That's fun.
Not the roar of a dragon,
Huh?
but from what you're assuming is one of your family members. Crisriel.
Shit.
Oh
Okay.
no.
I will need you all to roll initiative. Don't move and roll initiative. Okay? Wait.
Oh
Yep.
shit.
Don't move. Stay right where you are and roll initiative. Remember, you're not wearing armor. Okay?
Yeah, I know.
From sleep. Yeah.
Let me just go
What do you
ahead.
mean? I'm wearing my armor.
Oh, you slept on it?
I slept with my gun and my arm around sitting.
You have leather armor. You can get away with sleeping in it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The
Then
people
you
I got
who
have
my
other
wear
shit
things.
ready.
the people who wear plate armor cannot get away with this.
Yeah, so you hear this just almost a scream.
Hmm.
All right.
Not good.
Wow, Crisriel's not having it. Oh, wait. Oh, no. You rolled 14 right now?
Yeah.
I think we have the others. Okay. Now let me clear the others. I think it was so. Yeah.
Is somebody gonna roll for Sprout?
Uh-huh. 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 Yeah, I will roll for Sprout. Give me a sec. Yeah, those all look correct, right?
Yeah.
I think.
Mhm.
Those are initiatives. Let me roll for Sprout. Where is it? There it is.
I can't believe I got a +9 to my initiative.
Okay. There
What
you
about
go.
my +5?
And remember, all of you are prone as well. Okay, keep that in mind as you're woken up. This is like the right exact moment you wake up. Okay. Now I will have to roll initiative for other things. Okay.
The things.
Yeah, the things.
Stuff and things.
So give me a sec.
Oh, man, I'd fucking murder for some starbursts right now.
Have you tried the little mini Starbursts by any
Oh
chance?
yeah, they're so good.
They are! I
Okay.
got a pack and I need to finish them off soon.
You eat that shit so quickly.
Okay, and
It hurts my teeth to eat them too many of them at a time.
ooh, oh god, you're being so lucky.
Mhm.
Oh, you're being so lucky. Wait. Gotta check for a lot of things.
Also, Rose should be above Sing in the order.
It hasn't been sorted yet.
Okay, I didn't
Yeah,
know.
no, it hasn't been sorted. I'll sort it in a sec.
Okay, no rush. I just didn't know.
Yeah. I'll have everyone roll first.
Oh no, my babies! My
Yeah.
babies!
You'll see. You'll see. Give me a sec. Shmelia, that's just me. Shmelia, right? Yeah, there she is.
Oh jeez.
You should have listened, Crisriel, to the world, to the word, the great beyond.
Thought this would happen.
Okay.
Is that it telling us to get out right now?
Pretty much.
You'll see. You'll see. Give me a sec. I'm now putting it together, right? Give me a sec.
That was not very much of a message, just that it will happen sooner than you think. It's like a fucking fortune cookie. What am I supposed to do with that?
Bro, my fortune cookie. Okay, sorry, off topic. I got a fucking dad joke fortune cookie the other day, and I just didn't
Ooh.
know what to do with it.
Brother!
Shit.
Okay. I want to know what it was, if you still have it.
Okay.
I can't remember. God, I need to think about it for a second.
Take your
I
As
time.
you
should
can
say
see,
it
there
properly.
are a lot of people here.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Wait. Okay. Yeah, no, I think you have more. What's your dex, Rose? Oh no, wait,
Alright.
you rolled. No, yeah, forget it. No,
Okay.
forget it. Yeah, don't worry about it. And okay, no, I'm missing still this fellas. So this guy. Okay, wow. Okay,
Oh,
not good.
other brother.
Yeah. And
Why is it the
Yeah.
buff ones are like getting it and the skinny ones like eh?
Hey, Rosemary's not buff.
yeah,
I'm
I think
looking
as
at
you
my
can
siblings.
see,
Okay, that's fair.
I led your allies. You can see their roles because I mean they're your allies, right? So
Yeah.
yeah. Okay. Ooh.
Oh God,
Gee.
father.
Okay. Okay. Now, this is where the fun begins, right?
What the fuck's my mother? Mother.
You. Oh yeah. 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 Sorry, forgot her. There she would be.
Okay. I was like, oh shit,
And
mother.
yeah, no, don't worry, don't worry. She
Mommy.
is still there. She is still there. Wait. Okay. Okay.
Yeah, that's about right. The cleric's in the middle.
Mm-hmm. She is a cleric, yeah. Guys, I literally made stat blocks for every single one of your family members.
Respect.
Yeah, they have stat blocks, every single one of them. Okay, I think it's set finally, and oh boy, this is very interesting. Rosemary, you are the first to react in the whole perimeter.
Yep.
So, what do? You hear this sudden like roar, this scream. You don't know who's in danger, what's going on, but you wake up. You're first to act. What do you do?
I guess I go ahead and cast mage armor on myself.
Okay.
Hopefully with the
And
dope
I
ones.
get up from prone and try to run outside. How far is my...
Okay, that would be half your movement.
Yes.
Mhm.
What is half of 25?
Round down. Always round
Okay.
So
down.
you'll have 10 feet of
In
movement left.
5e.
Alright, so I'll just head towards the door,
Okay.
crossing across route and across here. So I'm on the edge of the bed. You have a giant bed, Chris. It's like 15 feet. And I guess I lean down and whisper, Crisriel!
Oh, you didn't. I think it was one of those scream, and it was like, whew.
You jumped, Crisriel. Right. Okay, that's it, Rose.
That's all I can do. This way I at least have some semblance of ability to withstand any hits.
All right. Yes, you just kind of like wake up, jump to the edge of the bed, saying it is your turn. You have pretty nice decks.
Yeah, I'm standing up out of the chair, and I
Right.
am. Let's see. I'm just pointing the gun at the door, but there's a lot of people in the way, so I'm not gonna try and open it.
You're not gonna try and open it?
If anything opens or comes through that door, I'm fucking shooting it. If it's not a dragonborn.
Okay. So you just stood there. You're staying there?
I'm at the ready.
Okay. It is Narciar's turn. Right?
Things are happening.
I know exactly what he's gonna do. Give me a sec. He is somewhere else. You can't see right now, but wait. I will move the boy. Okay, so
You-
wait. I don't think opening a door is an action.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Gotcha. That would be. Mm-hmm. 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 Huh. Okay. Got it. Yep. He is done with his turn. Actually, no, he's not done with his turn. You hear a voice say, "Everyone, wake up!"
Oh no shit, brother.
All right. Yeah. Just that, basically. But with that, okay, it's your father's turn, and he is fast.
Go, father.
He
Nyum.
has he has 40 feet of movement.
That's my dad.
What's that? 8 squares, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
My dad is fast. Nyum. Also, I'm going to go ahead and put this note here now. Crisriel has started keeping her plate armor in the bag of holding when she's not wearing it. Because we've learned lessons.
Definitely.
Oh boy. Okay, your father made it all the way over there. Okay, good. Yeah, I would say you still hear like movement. All right, I'll tell you, hear like
Yeah.
like heavy footsteps and chaos basically a bit. Okay, now it is dear old.
Shmilia.
It's Shmilia, right? Yeah, I think she is. Yep, Shmilia. So, okay. Wait, actually, I gotta do something. That was halved. Wait, I gotta wait. Give me a sec. So that would be. Uh huh. There. Okay. Had to calculate something again. And this one. Be...
Ishmaela.
Yeah. Give me a sec.
Amelia.
This is movement.
Mother.
Yeah. There. Okay. There, and it is Sprout's turn.
I think we all know Sprout's gonna run out that door because he has nothing that looks remotely like common sense.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that sounds right.
Yeah, I'd see he would move 1, 2, 3 there. It's double movement, right? To move through a space.
Yeah. I wouldn't be surprised if he did that fucking bonus action thing he always does.
Zephyr
So he gets,
Strike.
yeah, Zephyr Strike, so
So
he gets that extra movement.
he had half movement, right?
Yeah, so he would have gotten
He moved
15, and
1, 2.
I think he
Yeah.
would have probably bonus action Zephyr Strike, because that's what he does.
Does that consume like spell
That's,
slot?
yeah, the spell slot.
Okay, let me see if he has. Right, he has. Yeah, first level, right? First level.
Yeah.
Zephyr Strike. Yep, I'll just mark that down. And he can move how much more?
Look at the spell. I don't know, man. I don't get a sheet.
Okay, let me see. Wait. Should we link it? Oh crap! No, that's not the one I wanted.
Nope, still not it.
What the hell? Wait,
There it goes.
there, right?
Hmm.
Okay, yeah. So it's you move like a wind. This will provoke opportunity attacks. You can give yourself advantage on one weapon. I think it only just doesn't give you opportunity attacks.
Oh, that's fair enough. And he probably still would have prepped it anyway.
Yep.
Your walking
I mean,
speed increases by 30 feet until the end of the turn.
Only when he does that extra attack.
yep.
Okay.
Where you
Punch
hit or
the spell
miss, you're
before he
walking.
leaves.
Yeah.
That
So
explains why he always attacks first.
would he even be able to reach a door though? Good question.
I think he'd be right where he is.
What's
If
What's
he
his
moved
speed? Isn't
through-
he kind of fast?
His speed is 30 feet. No.
Just 30? Okay.
Yeah, he's 30 feet.
No, I
Or
don't
he
think
could
I don't think he'd reach the door.
he could dash though.
He
Yeah.
could.
But then he couldn't use his action to open the door.
True. All right. I'll yeah, you know what? I'll just dash him over here. He won't open the door.
Okay. Well, don't worry.
Yeah.
Crisriel will do that on her turn.
Yep.
So if you want to just
Okay.
leave that open, I'll save you the time and energy.
Okay. All right.
There you
Yeah,
go.
so Sprout moves over there. Then wow, Crisriel, it is your turn now.
Action,
What
open
are
door.
you doing? Okay.
And
Yep.
then quickly heft my shield, bag of holding. 5, 10, 15. What do I see?
You step out, you see these creatures, their long swords on sheath, like they're carrying their long swords, this two Abishai there, hovering up like 10 feet up in the sky. They're looking over towards here as you also look over and see your father struggling to open this door.
Damn,
As
Dad
you
fast.
hear the screaming, the roars coming from inside this room, which you know is your parents' room, Crisriel.
Panic at the disco!
All right. Yeah.
Yeah, that's, I don't think I have a bonus action. No, I don't have a bonus action, so that's my turn.
That's your turn.
The pain in the
Cool.
ass that is getting up from prone.
Okay. It is your mother's turn.
Mama!
Mama.
I think you will be able to see what she does. I'll give you that. All right, that meta knowledge. Let's see. I think she would do this. Wait, let me see if she can. Okay, here's the thing. You can use healing word on yourself. Can you use it on yourself?
Yeah.
Okay, good. I'm just checking something. Actually, would she do that? Thinking she might even do this.
Oh, Mama's doing something fun.
Oh boy, I think she is. Wait, let's check. It's a. What's the save? Wait. Okay.
Check what I asked you.
Let's see. Ooh. Fuck it. I think she'd try. If this fails, this is gonna go very wrong. No. Nah, I should keep it safe.
Keep it hidden. Keep it safe.
Yeah. I think she'd keep it safe.
Mother!
I think she would use a 4th level slot to cast Healing Word on herself.
Oh shit, Mom!
Jeez.
Mom!
Okay.
What the fuck happened?
Healing Word? That would be bonus action, actually.
Yep,
Right?
so she
Bonus
can cast a
action.
cantrip as an action.
And I believe that would be. How many d4?
A
I
lot.
think that's 1. Using a spell slot increases by 1 for each spell slot. Isn't that like 3d4?
It should be 44 total.
44?
44 plus her spellcasting ability modifier.
Okay. Yeah, she'll use that one. Okay, gotcha. Let's roll here. There. Oh boy.
Mama!
That's not good.
Jeez.
Plus her wisdom, right?
Yep.
Okay, so
That's
that would
really
be...
not good. How is that happen? How did that happen?
Okay, well, at least it is something.
What kind of cleric is she?
What kind of cleric?
Yeah.
It's
Let
gas
me check.
time.
No, never mind. This only works if you heal someone other than yourself. Never mind.
I think
Oh, wait.
she had... I don't know what kind of... Let me check. I think she is a... Yeah, there she... I think she's a war domain.
Yeah, that makes sense. That checks out.
Yep.
Never mind.
She is war domain, I think. Yeah.
Tiger Mom!
Okay. Yeah, you know, she was always a fighter, right? You knew that from the get-go. So she casts that and she will move. She will not, however, have the chance to disengage. She would do... Ooh, yeah, and she's also prone. Okay, so...
Oh my god, they attacked her in her fucking sleep.
Yep, that's what you're guessing. That would be 1, 2, 3. And she can still use her action to dash, but not open the door. Yeah, I think she'd make it over there to the door anyway. Get there. Okay. All right, and that is her turn.
Mama!
And with that, we'll end the session before the the Abishai turn.
Oh, this isn't
Just
a
to keep
ribbon. This is just suspense.
All right, just to keep in the suspense. All right,
Mm.
and I'll have some really stressing music for everyone next session too.
Oh, lovely. Are we playing
Yeah.
this next week or after Curse of Strahd?
No, I think we should be playing this one.
I'm here for it. I don't want to
Yeah.
have to wait 3 weeks for this.